Yo, 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 what's going on, everyone? It is David Palmer, Leo King, and Craig Skidmore here for Deep Love Tarot, your weekly love horoscope and reading for this week of February the 22nd through the 28th of 2021. That's right. We are at the very end of February, and it's not a leap year. So make sure that you check out highvibe.tv because we got a lot of this year left, even though it is going pretty quick. But this is where, of course, the network highvibe.tv produces this show here at the High Vibe TV studios and tons of other content. About 70 videos a week go out of highvibe.tv, the spiritual network that is all about the now, delivering you day content and weekly content and moment to moment, what's going on in the spiritual world, what's going on with the cosmos, what's going on in all spectrums of spirituality. Check it out, highvibe.tv, and be a member and get one of our apps down below. And of course, my 2021 video is on super sale forever. I'm keeping it there. You can rent it for under $5 or purchase it for about $8. And it's all of 2021 covered, all my big predictions, also my guide strategy, astrologically speaking, of course, of all the retrogrades, what to pay attention to, how to get through the year, and all the stuff to prepare yourself for this shattered reality that we are in 2021. It's at highvibe.tv on the paid video section. And Mr. Craig is in the house tonight. Like, he's here.
Shattered. Hey,
he just climbed over the fence.
I did. I just stopped in from the encampment of love. I think there's a lot of shattered realities today. Big announcements in the music scene.
That's true. Yeah, big time.
Shattered dreams, shattered hopes and dreams all across the world right now. But it's okay. We will live to survive. We will live to embrace another day. And that is for damn sure.
What did you feel about the Daft Punk thing? I mean, I already did a live on Instagram about it. I already posted about it. Everybody I'm sure knows that I'm like the Daft Punk nerd. I mean, at first I was kind of like, oh, but then you know what? Intuitively already, I was like, oh, they're playing the whole story. I will say though that Craig has a lot of Daft Punk knowledge as well, and has definitely seen the movies and Interstellar 555, and if you understand Daft Punk and what they're doing right now, they're unplugging the microchips out in the story. They completed exactly what the whole movie Interstellar 5555 is all about, the story of the secret star system. I mean, it's kind of sad too. When I made all the Daft Punk posts today, everybody was just like, what is that live show? I was just like, oh man. They proved their point, because if you remember in Interstellar 555, that One More Time was used as a song that they purposely made that they would blow out commercially on purpose, knowing how the music system works and how people work in the movie, that's what the record company does, and blow it out. Like, it's insane on how people are not seeing how they're using the media now to wake people up in the same kind of way. Does that make sense?
Yeah, definitely. And it's almost even just with that lyrics one more time, we talk about subliminal messaging and music all the time, and how, record execs and all that use that against us, but it's almost like Daft Punk used it against the record execs and against the music industry as a whole by putting that into their mind, the one more time, keep playing that. So, obviously it was an unexpected announcement, but they're never fully going anywhere. We know that.
We know that. Even if you just know all their music and stuff, it's like they're not going to stop doing the work. And really their work has been wake up shit. Like, even if you go back to even before Discovery, if you go to Homework and you look at one of the first music videos, which was directed by Spike Lee, actually. This is how much of a Daft Punk nerd I am. Revolution 909 or Defunk. Actually, Defunk is the one where he's a dog. The dog walking through the fucking streets of LA.
Yep.
And with the cops, and how raving was looked at as bad, which, by the way, our president Joe Biden did the rave bill that went in and attacked ravers in 2001 and rave promoters, and you can look that video up. And that movie or that video was all about kind of waking people up to kind of the weirdness of life. Even their name, Daft Punk, the reason why they took it was when they were in their bedroom making dance music back in like 95. Somebody reviewed their music and said it was nothing but a bunch of Daft Punk, saying it was crap. So then they took the name to kind of show them like, okay, here, let's show you this, that electronica is just some Daft Punk. Like, people have to really see their whole story, and it's a story. And it's a story to wake people up. And it's a story that even at this point, if you have to have the vinyls and stuff though. If you don't have the vinyl of Discovery and you don't really understand that album and you don't see their whole story of turning into the robots and why they turned into the robots, even like Craig didn't know when I said today in the live, like, that's just Electroma, the movie. So like the video footage of that end video they did today was old footage from a movie. Like it's not like they filmed that thing. Like in that movie, you see Thomas already explode. It's like people just are so easily, if all the media just says like a band broke up, it's like, oh my God. But like everything that Daft Punk does has an intention and a purpose to wake people up. So it's one of those things where it's like they're breaking up from, they almost like are secret agents because they come from the secret star system, if you really think about it, that showed everybody how the Illuminati works, even working with The Weeknd and stuff like that and doing that on the side. And then how he went to the Super Bowl halftime show, and then the very beginning is a bunch of robots with like dark devil red eyes. I think at that point they had realized that they had completed their whole journey in the, like, they had to go into the fucking dark side to fucking light it up. And then they did that job, even using the pyramid, and they're pulling out.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what they come up with next.
Yeah, it's not going to be like, that's the whole thing. It's just so funny
whole new
that
chapter. Whole new book.
They're not breaking up the way that you think they're breaking up. That's the whole irony, especially if you watch the video that they put out. It's like, oh, they're done with that. And it's like, that's how they work. And it's just so funny on how I just think that's how easily, if anything, if they can wake people up by just seeing how dumb people are by just following whatever the news says, that is fucking another just win for them in the end of the day. Because a lot of people are just dumb and be like, oh, well, I heard it, the Pharrell song and Get Lucky and shit. It's like, oh my God. It annoys somebody like me who's a dance junkie and Daft Punk fan. But anyway, we're talking about love this week during a week of a full moon in Virgo. Maybe that full moon in Virgo is starting to come out. Am I starting to get crotchety? Am I getting a little crotchety right now?
Time, baby.
Might be getting a little bit crotchety. Although that Venus comes into that ecstasy energy of Pisces. Venus loves Pisces. Venus is exalted in Pisces, and it's ecstasy. But with a full moon in Virgo, it's like the reality check. Is this real E or is this shit bunk with love?
Balls.
Is it bunk?
Nope.
Is love bunk?
Nope.
Can it be bunk?
In the high of all highs.
No, I'm saying though, like relationship-wise, could you like, have you ever dated somebody and you thought it was going to be ecstasy and it was just bunk shit?
Yeah, I mean, I'd say that happens quite frequently to all of us. You know, we get this kind of idea in our mind, and it's obviously bliss in the very beginning, and you're getting to know each other and all that, and then sometimes that shit wears off, and you actually see the person for who they are, and it can be heartbreaking. But not today. Not this week. Nope.
Well, and I think that's what this Venus and Pisces is going to bring up, although we're going to see the Sun and Uranus in sextile. I think that, and we're going to see this full moon trine Uranus. Going to be interesting. So if you never watched the show before, we're going to go into your weekly love reading for the collective, and then we are going to go into all 12 zodiac signs and randomly pick them through the high vibe.
I love gold. There's so much gold. I'm going to miss that gold helmet.
Well, I was going to say the Astro Dice in here messed up the ding. We got to redo it. All the planets are direct. Mercury's out of retrograde, but it still feels very Mercury retrograde-y. All right, hold on. The high vibe.
I love gold. Chalice cup of love. An ecstasy.
With a little bit of crotchety.
Rub up on my crotchety.
Rub up on my crotchety. Oh. So we're going to do that. And then, of course, every reading we do pull the astro dice, but we're going to do the tarot too. And we start with the collective, where I'm going to spit out some of that astrology to you real quick, just for this collective, and then apply that to your signs. And if you want to watch your zodiac sun signs, you can watch them on highvibe.tv. Go to highvibe.tv, be a member. And we have all the apps, which are down below right here. Apple. My favorite is the Apple TV one.
Yeah.
Which one is your favorite app?
Or, I mean, you can just straight screen share them too.
Yes, but which one's your favorite app?
I just use the mobile.
Which one?
I'm old school. I just use the straight iOS mobile.
So you use the iPhone app?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir, I do.
I have the Roku one in the RV. It has Roku TVs, and I'm not really on Roku, but actually Roku's it's all right. I like Apple TV better though. Apple TV is the shit. I say we roll into this one because there's gonna be a lot to talk about. There's gonna be a lot, and we want to get through this one. We want to get everybody their readings, and yeah, Daft Punk's not breaking up the way you think it is. If you think that and you think I'm crazy, have a nice day, and watch another prediction of mine come true. So, we were just talking about this full moon in Virgo. It's here to bring a reality check on things with the sun in Pisces. Now, the sun in Pisces, I think, is a beautiful thing. I mean, we were just in a lot of Aquarius, right, over this last month, and we've had so many planets in Aquarius, and we still do. Jupiter, Saturn, and Venus is starting this week in Aquarius, and Mercury that just came out of retrograde. So this sun in Pisces is going to be happy to see Venus come into Pisces this week, because Venus loves Pisces. Venus is so happy here because think about Venus in Pisces. Why is it exalted there? Why is it so happy in Pisces? It's because love is a magical thing. Love is where you're compassionate, you're carefree. And that's the problem with dating today, is it's become too Venus and Virgo, like, well, what's the date at and what time and where's this at? And da, da, da. But every love starts from just easygoing and chill and going with the dream and being easygoing instead of getting all nitpicky. So that's why Venus is at fall in Virgo. And if you have Venus in Virgo, it doesn't mean that you're bad at love or anything like that. I'm not trying to push any negative energy anywhere. I'm just saying, though, that this is astrology and essential dignities. Like, you gotta, Venus is at home in Libra. It's at home in Taurus. It likes to be there. Those are the signs that rule it. The second best place for Venus is Pisces. So this is going to be like a lot of, I think, especially with the sun sextile Uranus, a lot of people feeling like they can finally start to break through. It's felt very slow. This is the last week of Mars in Taurus. And so Mars in Taurus can feel slow because Mars is at detriment here. It's not happy here, but it just takes a lot more time to get going about things and to want the best and the quality. It takes time to build things. So it's like, but we're all kind of at this like, ready to get the show going. All the planets are direct. People are antsy. They want to get the show going in their life, especially love-wise. And Venus is going to offer us that opportunity here in Pisces. But that full moon in Virgo is going to come this weekend and be like, okay, is it real? Is it bunk? Is it not? And I think that, you know what? It's about, let's make the ecstasy real, of the dream real, instead of, kind of getting lost into, oh, I see something I don't like. So, and when it's Virgo, it could be so minute. It'd be like, oh my gosh, like they winked weird at something. I don't like the way they look in the rear view mirror. I don't like the way that they like put their seatbelt on. I don't like the way they, I don't know, sleep. Whew. There's so much of that shit out there. I got to say it again. I found somebody else. There was somebody else on one of those dating apps, and it was just like, unless you have a 750 credit score, that one is just the fucking one that makes me laugh the most. I'm like, in the middle of a pandemic. Okay, like the numbers, if you think about it, like so many people out there in the world right now, who knows where their credit score is? If you're basing somebody off their credit score, I get it. If you're going to get married and shit, you might want to check that person's credit score, make sure you're not taking on all their debt. But it's like fucking, when you're dating somebody, like fucking, you're going to see if there's love. If you're fucking putting it on a credit score, oh my God. That's what this full moon reminds me of. And also I think that, with Mercury out of retrograde and it's heading towards Jupiter, we got to be positive. We got to be open. We got to be looking at connection. All this disconnection shit and finding excuses to disconnect, ain't going to work anymore, or you're going to miss the big dream. So let's see where we are going this week with the collective, with this. A lot of transits, of course, but the big news is the full moon in Virgo, the Venus in Pisces, and the trine to Uranus. It's time to break on through. You know what? Don't miss opportunities this week. I know I've been pushing a lot about FOMO. This would definitely be a week of FOMO. You could miss out on a big thing over something stupid and little. Don't find some little excuse to take on something that could be ecstasy and great. First card that we got for this week is, the Princess of Wands. So that's going to be interesting. Five of Cups reversed is our challenge. The Queen of Wands upright is our overall. And our way we get through this challenge is we got the Five of Swords upright. Now it's interesting because this this page energy, this page of Wands here, we are really excited for love. We're ready to let people know we like them. We're ready to take offers of love. So this is like us, as a collective, all excited, stimulated, ready to make offers, ready to accept offers and see what's there. But there's this really interesting challenge, this Five of Cups reversed. It's like, can you let go of, especially Five of Cups, it's a sorrow card. It's like, can you just finally let go of things that haven't worked out? It's going to be a challenge because it's like a little bit of that PTSD, I'm unsure if things are going to be okay. Just release it. Release whatever's not happened. Or this could also feel like I'll never be able to fill up the cups that have emptied in my life. It's like, if you are going to take an offer, don't start bringing your fucking PTSD bullshit here. You know what I mean? In any relationship situation that you're in. Because we got the Queen of Wands. We got the Page of Wands, we got the Queen of Wands, and that overall, this is us championing love. And this is us in a really positive way. She is very sure, it's very feminine, it's very but it's badass feminine, and it really is embodying the powerful love that there really is in life. And so I think that it's really interesting, the courage that it takes too. So this is a week about taking the courage to take that big leap and risk. And how do we get through this kind of PTSD challenging thing? We got an awesome card, the Five of Swords. You got to put a lot of effort in to connect. You got to really try to connect. It's also interesting that Venus in Aquarius shows up here. So it's interesting that I'm using the Hermetic deck. So I feel like it's this is an extreme moment to learn to connect. And to disconnect from where you might feel sorrow or whatever, which is interesting that it's Mars and Scorpio retro or opposed or upside down. So reversed. So it's try to make that more feminine, that Venus, that positive, that connection. And don't be so, and you don't need to be so intense in a way that looks at the darkness or even can just push energy away. I feel like this is where we need to learn to receive energy. We need to learn to accept the great gifts because we don't want to have that we miss out on something. There's something about that I keep getting from my guides. We could miss out on something great by stupid little things this week, and we need to really try connection. We need to try harder. I think that we're not trying hard enough, believe it or not, even though we think we are. Wow, look at this. The North Node is our overall here. That's kind of crazy. I just wanted to pull that real quick before I went into what the other cards were saying about why we got these other things. But it just flew out. It was just I needed to know. Boom. This is our life purpose. This is a big destined week. Interesting. Why did we get this Page of Wands? Nine of Swords. I think that we're all feeling like we've just not gotten the stories we wanted at all. Just shit shows. And I think that we're ready for new offerings. We're ready for new situations. We're ready to accept love. I think that we're at the bottom of our barrel. We feel, it's a card that deals with kind of nightmares and so forth, but they're not real. It's more of just am I going to just have the nightmare of love continue in my life? It's I am ready for not that to happen anymore. And that Queen of Wands pops up because we got the Ten of Wands. It's we're ready to drop the weight of putting all this energy that's got a lot of weight for love, but it's not really love. It's too heavy energy. I feel like there's energy about what the collective is going through is there's a lot of pairings out there or pairings that have tried that is holding. It's you got to find where's the energy where it's not a lot of not a lot of energy that's trying to kind of weight you down too much. Because I think that overweight, that over expectation, especially is not very Queen of Wands, not very confident. It's like there's energy that you're going to have to realize that you have to drop that's actually causing, because we can actually be connected to people. It might look good, but they might put a lot of extra weight on us and stuff. And then it makes us feel like shit. This is totally getting out of those kind of situations. Like requirements of how somebody should be. And this is the way that it's got to look. And this is, it's just like, no, drop that, peace out. I'm finding my purpose, and I'm going to try hard to get over those kind of weird situations and find this ultimate offering that's going to be the ultimate, and who wants to be kind of in the throne of love and staying in that space, which I think is extremely important, especially during these times. I mean, it's going to be fucking crazy. So we already did pull our first of the Oracle, and then the second one that we got here, I'm very interested to see what does come up here. What do we got coming up here? Wow, transformation with the butterfly. Fuck. Something's changing big this week, and I would say that it's about finally figuring out we're finding our purpose, or at least it's a North Node. We're finding something that feels karmic. It's going to feel like a little bit of work. That's why I think the Five of Swords came up, because that's definitely what happens. But it's the transformation to allow this cocoon to explode. Exploding cocoons, Craig. Exploding Sasquatch cocoons.
I saw a Sasquatch this weekend, actually, down at the beach.
I think you see Sasquatch everywhere. I think Sasquatch follows you, to be honest with you. I'm going to pull one more card, a shadow card. What are we getting over with a shadow here? What's the shadow that the collective's going through? Anger and chaos. Yeah, that's what we're getting out of, to find a beautiful butterfly transformational experience. There is some really weird energy here that is just it's dark, it's weighting down, it's got a lot of expectation, and that's what we got to energetically leave. And I think that we have to move into this transformational beautiful place and release this kind of the frustration that's coming from feeling stuck. But that could be on ourselves, that could be from a partner, that could be it's from all angles here. So I think it's quite interesting to see. That's what we got. And we'll just throw a Ganesha in there for fuck's sakes, right? Oh, we got Splendor. Wow. If you're denying yourself the splendor of love, I'm going to just be honest with you. You're missing. This is some FOMO shit. If you're not ready for splendor, if you're not going to take the offerings, if you're not going to go to the beautiful shit, and you're going to stay in the shit, have fun. That's not too splendorous. And the Astro Dice. Wow, look at that. That last one just wanted to roll all funky. Taurus, 7th house, Mercury. Oh, wow. This is the environment changing, the stimulation, relationship situations and talks, but in Taurus, like, this is definitely, I mean, sure, it can be a little stubborn, but I would say that this is us trying to understand where's the best, and there's a physical aspect of Taurus, trying to understand where is that ecstasy, but where's that thing that could actually build into a relationship? Where's the thing that's stable? Trying to figure that one out and trying to take the time to really see, where do you want to invest time in some place? Instead of like, no, I really am just kind of checking it out. It's like, where do you really want to go and seek to understand the fullness of it?
Right. I think it's getting back into that knowingness of ourselves. We've all been through these traumatic events, and, I'm sure that it's put some strain on relationships and even that relationship with ourselves. But I think it's time that we actually embrace that love, and we embrace that power that we have inside of ourselves, and that knowingness of ourselves, and what our true potential and our true happiness is. And I think that it's time that we go towards that. We put our energy back into that happiness. We put our energy back into feeling good and not dwelling on the doubt and not dwelling on the bullshit that we might be continuing to put up against. Just fight through it. Focus on the good times, focus on the laughter, and that's going to bring it all around for you. Slowly but surely, it will come around.
Yeah, it's like, I think we're getting out of clown town, and the clowns don't look like fun clowns. They look like weird, creepy people that are fucking just trying to like hold you down or have expectation, or they're blocked, or they're just not emotionally ready, or they're not ready to go see the possibilities. And I think that, if you're ready for possibilities, that energy will show up to you, but you have to trust in that. And I think let go of the PTSD that won't happen.
100.
So first zodiac sign that we are doing here tonight is Geminis. All right, Gemini. What is going on with the Geminis right now? Gemini's very odd story for them at the moment. I thought I used to know. Put it this way. Every Gemini, you think you finally, right when you think you figured out Geminis, yeah, right, you didn't figure them out. First card that we got here is the World card reversed. Interesting. Our challenge card here is the Five of Swords reversed. Page of Cups is the overall. Queen of Swords reversed is the way to get through this challenge. The World card reversed. Something's not completed yet, or at least you might feel like you're upside down in the world of love right now, but it feels like, you haven't cut some sort of tie, or it's hard to cut some sort of tie, probably because this Five of Swords is coming up. It's like your challenge is like, maybe you don't feel like you've tried hard enough, or you don't feel like the other person's tried hard enough, and so you're like, I want to try and still see what's there, or still figure out. It's like there's a hard thing too about, am I really ready to move into a new world? I don't know if I really am. I mean, there's that whole thing for you right now, Gemini. I don't know if I really am. There's a lot of questions here still about somebody or some situation or something that you're not ready to let go of, especially you're not ready for a game over yet, is part of the challenge. Or maybe you're not trying hard enough, or you feel like the person's not trying hard enough. Interesting that this Page of Cups comes up, because this card's interesting that it gets a text message from ex-asshole. Hey, baby. So it definitely is feeling like an ex energy, but it's almost like there's some sort of positive thing here being offered. It's light. It's like, but this Queen of Swords reversed, it's almost like, I don't know, are you being the harsh one here? Because you got the reversal here, and the Queen of Swords is very cold, and it's recommending for you to kind of not be so cold, Gemini. We're going to have to get deeper in this one, because this one's getting a little bit weird. There's definitely some weird shit about people you've already dated, or an ex, or something that you've already done that's not over or not figured out yet. It's not so much about the new. You pulled the Ten of Pentacles reversed. It feels like this world hasn't completed fully yet, or you haven't been able to, because it's almost like you feel like there's some sort of substance it's so interesting. Mercury Virgo is with this card, but it's reversed. It's almost like the reality has not been understood yet fully, or you feel like there's more to build there, but is there really? Why is this Page of Cups coming up here? Eight of Cups reversed. Wow, this is you. Either it's them hasn't let go, so it could be an ex that hasn't let go, and you're almost like willing to take a look at it, but you're still questioning it. But this is saying that there's still an energy that has not left. A World reversed, an Eight of Cups reversed, a Ten of Pentacles reversed. It feels like there's some sort of missed opportunity here of creating something or building something. But is that the overall here of the message? Queen of Swords reversed. It's like, no, something's not fully understood yet. Maybe there was somebody on a high horse. Probably you, Gemini, because it's reversed. And then that Five of Swords reversed, not like putting a lot of effort in or trying to end something and you can't. Why is all that coming up? That's going to be interesting to see here. Oh, blessings here. Well, grand trines, are the ultimate blessings when all parts come together. I feel like maybe there's been parts of you that have been not coming together. Maybe it's somebody that you just dated and then you just didn't give them a shot. Or maybe it's like a very serious situation that's the bomb that you've been in denial about. What's going on here? This is pretty weird. You don't really get a lot of readings like this one. Especially on this channel, I'm not one about going back to the exes, but like this one's popping up a lot of that shit. Gemini. You got the Psychic card here. It's almost like you've been living in your head, but your psychic awareness is telling you to pay attention to some other sign. Maybe to work it out so you can finally end it. Maybe this is finally the end. and that's the blessing, and you psychically figure it out instead of using your mind. What's the shadow of this, though? Queen of my world. Well, I think that's the shadow. Is I think that you've been focused so much on yourself and your own way, but I think that I don't know. This is a very auspicious reading, because this just feels like, I don't know it. I'm just, you guys know I cannot not be real. It just feels like you fucked somebody over. Didn't really present everything correctly, and then you're kind of at the end post and then turning your head around like, did I just do that? Fuck. And maybe like it's just a blessing of being psychically aware of this and how you are in a relationship, and maybe like learning to move on, but at least learning it, knowing what you did. This is about like owning up to something, because this whole like the shadow of I'm the queen of my fucking own world, and your psychic intuition being like, you fucking thought you figured it all out, but you obviously didn't. And then this blessing about some beautiful thing that could be created in this world that got turned upside down. That might be fucking with you. And Ganesha is saying, blessings. We're getting blessings twice. I'm just going to pull a couple cards. Is it about an ex? Well, the Eight of Pentacles, something that actually works, and that you know, it is a card that actually deals with mastery. Is it about somebody new? Star card reversed. Doesn't look like it's somebody new. Looks like the star card reversed is like, you know, you're trying to reset by taking in somebody new, but it doesn't work. It's going to be an interesting week for you, Gemini. Mars in the second in Scorpio. Well, you're about to fucking go deep into figuring out what you really want and what you really want to create. And this is also having to get to the deepest core of like what your values are and like being real. That's the whole thing about Mars and Scorpio. It's about being real and actually penetrating and getting to the real of what you really actually in the physical world really want, and attraction wise. Because I almost feel like you're ready to take on new things, but it's like nothing attractive. But then I almost feel like you're like, okay, some weird shit happened in the past, but there's a lot of blessings there, but I'm unsure if I'm ready to deal with that kind of reality again. So you're kind of in this weird in between, but there's a lot of blessings, especially if you start dealing with what you really want and you go with from that space intuitively instead of from the mind. This shows that your mind has fucked you up really hard. Gnarly.
Marvelous. Yeah, and it is being real, you know, and getting real with yourself, because maybe there's some blocks that you have up where you're not allowing yourself to receive the messages that are supposed to be coming through. You know, that psychic ability, you can kind of close that vault door, so to speak, you know, and nothing comes in and nothing gets out, you know, and that can kind of be daunting when it comes to the time of moving on and moving past and rebuilding your life. So maybe you have to be real with yourself and see where those blocks are that you're putting yourself through emotionally, then that's going to radiate to physically as well. So I think it's time that you open that vault back up, you process, you build, you work through, and you push forward and get back into your true self.
Yeah, it feels like getting back to the true self instead of the mind self. Like the idea, or that Queen of the World shadow card, it's like kind of like the shadow, you know, shadows come out through our ego really intensely and what we think that's the best for us and so forth. And sometimes we could be like, fuck, I should have learned my lesson, or I shouldn't have done that. Fuck. And I feel like that's coming up for Geminis a lot. So good luck with that one, Gemini. Capricorns. It's Capricorn time. Let's see what the Capricorns have got going for them. They're getting the zombie. They're getting some zombie love here. That card flew out. The Hangman is the first card. Strength card. 2 major arcana is your challenge. The Tower reversed is your overall. Wow, Four of Cups. I'm just going to say this right away. This sucks. Fuck. Oh, shit. We're going to help you through this one, though. I mean, you're definitely feeling fucking stuck. You don't know what to do. I don't care if you're single or not. You're fucking in a weird position here where you feel stuck. You don't know what to exactly do, and you have to take a look at your environment and see what's going on. This challenge with the Strength card, I mean, it just feels like, I think that you're feeling weak. You don't know what to do. You're hung. You don't know. You just are you don't know if you have the strength to continue on with something. You don't feel like if you're trying everything maybe with somebody and they don't want to be with you. But I think that you got to really pay attention here, because this overall is the Tower card reversed. It's almost like there's something about you too afraid to end something that's not fucking good. Something here is not fucking good. Something's here that's continually like some sort of weird obsession that you can achieve. It's almost like you're looking at it as a goal instead of a person anymore. And especially the way to get through this is the Four of Cups. That one got me the most. It's like, maybe you should push away the gift. Maybe you should maybe the way to get through this is maybe stop giving so much strength to something and let it go, because that Four of Cups is like, I don't want this. And there's something about it's like, maybe you should say maybe this isn't something I really want to do. And this is definitely very weird. Why are we getting this Hangman reversed here? Knight of Wands reversed. Wow. Definitely not to jump into something that either is from the past or has lost energy of love and passion. But maybe that's why you're stuck. Maybe you don't know how to jump into love and passion. The main thing is this Tower reversed. Wow, you got the Tower reversed again on top of the Tower reversed. Holy fuck. Hold on. Hold the phone here. Hold the phone. We have to break that down. Who's this about? What is going on? Page of Pentacles reversed. Somebody is not valuing you. Somebody does not see you the way that they really want, and they're trying to either come back or, you know what, I'm going to be honest. I think that you at the same time, keep getting a message that you're not wanted and you keep trying it. And then I think that you're over a situation too. I mean, you could be a single person not seeing anybody, but I feel like that if you're single, you're not seeing anybody, you're too afraid of love. Number one, you're just terrified of it. You push it away. But then if you're going after something, there's something that you're going after that just keeps being this denial that it just is not going to reach where you want it to reach. And you're not paying attention to that. You're not being valued, and you're devaluing yourself, or you're staying in something that really is you're terrified of. And I'm going to say something that might trigger Capricorns. There's something about this reading that says that you're having a deep self-worth issue situation going on right now within yourself, extreme, physically. It's like the Page of Pentacles reversed to me, with two Tower reversed, is doing anything you can to avoid kind of this Tower that you're going to not be accepted. The Strength card in the challenge position with the Four of Cups, it almost feels like no matter how much you do, it's like you feel like you're not wanted. You feel stuck and you feel hung. Wow, you pulled the Chiron card of healing. You're definitely feeling like the weirdo. You definitely feel like I think that you're feeling like you're Quasimodo. You know what I mean? And I think that this is something for you to heal in yourself. This kind of feeling like you don't know how to figure out love situations right now. And that's okay. You got to learn to accept that. But this is going to be a lot of healing this week that's going to have to take place. What do we got here? Truth. Well, the truth shall set you free. I think that you have to take on an uncomfortable truth that is about a situation that maybe you're obsessed about. I think there's an uncomfortable truth that inside of yourself, you're too afraid of imploding, or you feel like you've imploded so much because you just are, I don't know. You don't know really how to maybe approach things. Knight of Wands reversed with the Hangman. You don't know how to kind of deal with your whole entire love life at this moment. You almost feel like you're at a breaking point here. What's the shadow about this? What's going on with the shadow? What's going on here? Wow. The blinded to the pain. That's what I was feeling with that Tower reversed twice. I think that's like, you feel the pain, but you just keep blinding yourself to it. Like, oh, I don't feel like I'm good looking, or, oh, this person doesn't value me, but whatever. I'm just going to keep trying, or I'm over this person, but I'm just going to I don't like it, but I'm just going to like numb myself out. I'm going to keep a blind eye to it. Oh, what are you healing? Seven of Swords, a big lie. Not wanting to see the truth. And that's why that truth popped up. And your final card, healing. I can't, what the fuck? Chiron healing again. Gemini's right before you just got blessings. Like, you know what I mean? If you're dealing with a Gemini Capricorn, definitely not going to work out. Fucking. And if you're fucking a Gemini dealing with a Capricorn, definitely not going to work out. You two are fucking going through fucking bullshit. But at the same time, this Chiron thing, you're healing some deep lie. Somebody lied to you. And I think that you're going to find out about a big lie this week. Well, you pulled Leo in the 9th house with Uranus. I think, yeah, it's time to look into new energy and try something way different in your love story and radically reinvent your whole love story. Because I got a feeling that this love story is at complete breakdown, and it's just about some new story in order to make things get to the breakthrough here. Might be a hard pill to swallow, but it's just what's coming up.
And where you're not letting the transformation take place. You know, there's a great Deepak Chopra quote that says, "The great problem you will face will be not desire but attachment, holding on when the flow of life wants you to let go." You know, so maybe you're holding on to an ideal or holding on to an individual or a situation in life where it's really not suiting you anymore. You know, and you have to let that go, as hard as it may be. We have to let that crumble to pieces so that we can stand on it and we can stand in our convictions and knowing it, you know, getting back. I think it all comes back to knowing ourselves again and knowing our true strengths, and that we can, you know, accomplish anything, and we can get over any hurdle that's placed in front of us, but we have to let that crumble to allow that transformation to take place in our life.
Yeah, or else if we wait too long, when it crumbles, it's going to take us down hardcore.
Take us all the way down.
Like
Funky Town.
Being at the bottom of the rubble, you know? You don't want to be Barney Rubble in the Flintstones. That's very Capricorn. Hey, my blessings go out to y'all Capricorns. There's some deep healing going on. That's not an easy reading. That's probably one of the weirdest readings I've seen in a couple years in this show now.
It's been some strange ones so far.
It's been very strange. Strange world. We got Virgos. Strange world it is. Yes, it is. Well, the Virgos got the full moon this week, so. Woo. And they got the sun in their 7th house of relationships and Venus in their relationship house.
Hopping.
I think that the big drama is coming to Virgos this week. I think we're all going to have some drama, but I think that Virgos are going to be dealing with the big drama. Either they fucking do it or they don't. It's going to be like opportunity or not. Let's see what's going on. 10 of Wands. 8 of Wands as your challenge. Page of Swords as your overall, though. Not bad. How do you get through this challenge? The Hermit. Y'all know it's the crotchety card. The crotchety full moon.
Rub up on my crotchety.
Can we give it one more time? It's the crotchety card. So, I do love this deck so much because it is so vivid. It helps people see tarot so much better. 10 of Wands. It feels like you got a big old fat fucking sumo wrestler on top of you energetically right now, just in love in general. It almost feels like it's just too much. And I think that you're putting off the energy that you don't want to do love in some sort of weird way because it just feels like it's just too much weight on you and you feel like you want to let go of a lot of weight. And I think this is hard because your challenge is the 8 of Wands reversed. It's like you're feeling like, I don't know if I want to change my love situation, or the arrow's not coming to me. There's too much weight I don't want. But this Page of Swords is here. It's like, look out into the new horizon. There's some sort of like really exciting offer. Page always comes with an offer. And when it's swords, it's very clear. And then this Hermit comes up as the way to get through the challenge. It's almost like maybe you need to reflect, I think, a lot deeper on, are you going backwards in love or are you going to move forwards in love? Because Eight of Wands reversed as a challenge is definitely like, you don't feel like things are going your way. But I think that you need to actually process things, and actually maybe it's your own crotchetiness that's like trying to hold things back when there's a whole fucking awesome horizon. I mean, there's blimps and a fucking Earth fucking and the lookout point. But this Ten of Wands feels like it's like too much weight for you. You feel like you have too much weight, or you feel like, you know, it's too hard to get the sumo person off of you. Like, oh, I don't know. Or it's too hard for you to let go of something. We're going to get deeper on this. I've been using this Hermetic deck a lot. I've been feeling that this Hermetic deck maybe that's what changed things about these readings, is using this deck. I was like, this deck needs to come through for this week. Why did this Ten of Wands pop up? Wow. The Blasted Tower reversed. It's a fucking gnarly fucking tower card reversed. I'll even read the bottom for you here. Lord of the hosts of the mighty. And it's reversed. The Blasted Tower. Reversed? I got a really weird feeling here that like a deep fear of something being too much, but then not like afraid that it's going to fall down, but staying in the energy that's going to hold you from it. Like it's almost like denying that you drop the weight to go on the journey that you want to go on. But it's almost like, no, I don't want to let go of this tower, but it's not a tower. You don't even, it's like all this weight that you're putting on something. I just feel like it's not worthy of even it's like, who gives a fuck? Let it go. Whatever the weight is or whatever the situation is that's holding you back from there is the love going where you need to go. I mean, are you going to just stay crotchety, or are you going to stay more of the real hermit that actually thinks like, am I going to just be the loner on the bus? Even though maybe you're in a relationship and stuff, but I'm going to be the loner with somebody who's not paying attention to me? Or it's like losing attention from somebody? Why'd you pull this Page of Swords reversed or upright? Ten of Cups reversed. Holy fuck. This is the best card for love, and it's reversed. It's almost like the message is clear, and I don't know. It's almost like maybe the message is clear that somebody is not the ultimate love. Maybe the message is clear that, you know, maybe you're not ready for that ultimate love too. Whew. I just, why is this tower here? Seven of Cups reversed. This is not wanting to, gosh, this is, I can't even believe this, to be honest with you. This is not wanting to go look for the big, great, grand, you know, prize. Or accept the prize too, in many ways. This is just like, no, I don't want to dream anymore. I don't want to, it's like, I'm just going to accept with what I have and just deal with it, even though it's a lot of weight. Well, I just want to know what's up with this Ten of Cups reverse and Six of Pentacles. I feel like it's like, this card sucks. It's an exchange card. It deals with fucking charity case and shit. I just got a feeling that this is like a big missed opportunity right now in your life right now going on, because you just feel like you're just too down low. You're too weighted down. You don't know how to deal with what's going on. And you know, even if there is offerings, it's like it's too much for you. You don't, maybe you're not also seeing the clarity of like what a situation is. Maybe you need to have a really deep talk to understand what the clarity is and to actually see where the fair exchange is here. Your overall that you got here is Well, the Virgo card. I mean, I think you're overanalyzing the whole situation, or you're sitting in kind of a daily schedule. You're not willing to change your schedule. You're not willing to change your life here. You're being yourself. You're focused on yourself, not definitely on love at all. But maybe you're over a situation, or maybe if you're single, you're not ready to build a situation. You're just focused on yourself. You're putting everything in your own needs first. That's not a bad thing, but for love, it's kind of an interesting thing.
That's the Eye of Horus deck, right? The red one?
The red one?
The one that you're
The Sacred Symbols Oracle deck.
Someone was asking in the chat.
Yeah, I mean, it's been through fucking a lot.
Seen some shit.
It's seen some shit. This thing has seen some fucking readings. Look at this, the magic. What the fuck? God, the readings are so weird. Oh my God. Virgo. This is so what I was talking about, the ecstasy or not. Like, are you going to take the ecstasy pill? Are you going to take the red pill, or are you going to take the blue pill this week? That's basically what this is saying. What's your shadow about this? What? Triumph of lies? I feel like these are the lies that you're, it's almost like the shadow is that you think it's all a big lie or something, or you think it's all some big, like, or you're just lying to yourself, or you just think somebody else is being a liar. But I just feel like this is some sort of shadow that you're pulling up. I don't know. Why are you feeling that? Fucking the universe card. I mean, come on. Like, this is like the ultimate card of the great one of the night of time. North Node Taurus. I mean, this is the whole fucking, the world that's the ultimate world. Like, I just feel like, are you ready to have the ultimate world that you want or not? And have the magic and make that part of your reality, or deny that and just put the shadow of deceit on it and missing out on the 10 of Cups reversed, like, and sitting in an 8 of Wands reversed, and sitting in a Tower reversed, the 7 of Cups reversed. I just feel like this is like missing out on the ultimate magic. What does Ganesh say? Let's all clear your energy. Yeah, I think that you need to clear your energy off. Why are you not wanting fucking magic, and why are you not wanting the ultimate shit? I think that you can get stuck though in the, I'm clearing my energy. No, clear the energy and accept the great shit. Like, don't spend the time like, I need to clear my energy more. That's such a fucking cop-out. Libra, second house, Uranus. I mean, come on. Libra, Uranus, like, this is about taking a wild fucking situation with a relationship and trying the relationship in a crazy new situation and way to find the goodness, to try something that's going to build something and grow something, and try something from a completely different place, or even try a new relationship. Let go of the weight, the second house.
Try.
New values, valuing people differently now too, ascending to the relationship to a higher place to build on.
Yeah, I think there's an aspect of being consumed with life, but being consumed by the loop of life, you know, and not being able to kind of break out of this thought process or this day-to-day tasks that we kind of fall into, and it's easy to do, but it's about recognizing that and kind of righting the ship. Because, you know, there's healthy things that we can do every single day, but there's also things that maybe we feel are healthy or feel are beneficial to us, and so we continue to progress and we continue to push for these certain tasks and certain emotional feelings, and we can kind of get stuck in searching for the next high, so to speak. And it's within you, but you have to be able to break yourself free from it and actually allow yourself to feel those emotions, allow yourself to breathe in those tasks and implement them into your life, and not just get stuck in the task itself.
Yeah, just staying in the same loop and wanting something different, but then giving the excuse that I have to do this loop. Like it's a very interesting thing being in business, like, especially on a mission for spirit. When spirit calls, I don't care what reality's doing. I will change my reality for what Spirit's telling me to do. Same thing with love. Maybe that's a Leo thing. But fucking, I don't know. People get stuck in their fucking day-to-day fucking shit. I'm the kind of guy where if it fucking hits right and everything and you ask me to fucking drive fucking 500 miles away, I will fucking change it all to make that fucking like one moment happen. Just to see. Because I can go live that day-to-day bullshit mundane life every fucking week for the rest of my life if I want to. But if that moment comes, I will respond to it. I'm a manifesting generator, though. There are a lot of projectors out there, a lot of lowly generators out there, too.
I'm a lowly generator.
You're the one who gave it that name.
No.
Good luck on that one, Virgo, on your full moon. Watch your ego. Libras. As Mr. Christopher Witecki always has told me since the Soul Garden days, full moon is a wolf in sheep's clothing. We all feel like we should go in that direction, but nope, the sun's lighting it up. Go to where the sun is in Pisces and the journey and the magic. Oh, fuck. Libras, are you guys about to have a crazy week when before the reading even starts? The fucking
Ooh, gonna get a crazy one, Libra. Buckle up, Libra, because we're coming in hot. And we're not wolves in sheep's. You're right over there? We're not in wolves in sheep's clothing either. We're here to illuminate the collective consciousness.
No, now
Join
Libras
us
are
daily
fucking
on
up
High
the
Vibe
set.
TV. Join us daily for all the
I
exclusive
found a
content
bunch
that
of
you...
fucking cards down here too. You know what? Let's just start with this, Libra. We're not going to use this, but like, think about this. A bunch of the fucking naked sex cards were down here, underneath here.
Sexy.
Look at that. What is going on? Is that on the brain for you right now? Are you getting kinky mode? Holy shit. All hidden? Wow, Libra. What the fuck? Whoa. Whoa. Libra's got some dirty fucking shit up their sleeve right now.
Still looking? Still lost?
Yeah, I don't. It's just like this has never happened before. A reading. Oh, it happened.
Oh, well.
There's two other cards.
As you can see him crawling around back there, finding all sorts of fun things. A little Libra love time. Little Libra love time, baby.
You can't make this shit up. Fucking Libras are fucking. This is all that's on their mind. This is all that's on their mind. 3 of these. I'm at 9 cards. Really? Damn, that means Libras aren't getting it. And the ones with partners aren't getting it either. You can't fucking be like, oh, I'm getting it. No, you ain't getting it, Libra. Shit's under the fucking, under the couch. Under the couch. Fucking. Calling the Libras out. Ain't getting it out. It's on the mind, though. Hey, you know the only sign that will think of another person while they're having sex? Libra. They will imagine somebody else. They'll imagine an old fucking fling that used to be badass. They always settle for the person that they don't want to be with, but just because it gives them some sort of safety and security. And then they fucking have to live through that fucking weird shit the rest of their life until they finally get out. Called you out. We're not even reading yet. Fuck. All right, Libra, because it seems like there's a little bit of a vampire energy within you right now. We're giving you the Vampir's deck to start this off with. Woo, fuck. That is a begin. That is a first. I didn't even know those cards were underneath there. I mean, we are dealing with, I don't even know how many cards are here. There's over probably 1,000 cards on this fucking table. I'm not even kidding. 78 cards in a deck. Fucking 12, 15 decks. Fucking 1,000 cards up here. All right. First card that we got for you, Libra, is we got the 3 of Pentacles reversed. Ooh, maybe a love triangle is ending. The Hangman is your challenge. Ooh. Your overall is the Hermit reverse. That's good. You're ready to get out of the crotchety energy and get out of fucking sitting around and wasting your time. And look at this. You got the Queen of Wands as your way to get through this challenge. So that Three of Pentacles, I got to be honest, in reversed. You know what? I think that you've wasted your time on and maybe, I'm going to be honest, Libra, you've wasted time either A, if you're in a partnership with somebody where you thought it was going to build something and it's not building the way that you thought with. There's another person involved that you thought about, but it's not working out. And I feel like also this could be for Libras. There was a couple different people that you were working on or thinking about and it hasn't worked out. And now you feel really stuck. You don't know what to do. You're like, I don't know what to fucking do. Do I stay with my person, even though I thought about this other person, but maybe that didn't work out, or in my head it's not working out, or we're not being able to build anything, or it's just like, I mean, I think that you're desiring this great fucking awesome thing to build, but you feel really stuck and you don't know what to do. And then this Hermit reverse is showing up being like, you're just like ready to get out of this fucking like, I'm going to be honest, jail. I feel like you're stuck in some sort of jail with a situation with love that you don't want to be in. I feel like that you literally feel like you're in a jail, even if you're single. And the way through this is like, you know what love really is and the ecstasy of that love and that beautiful love, that Queen of Wands. She knows, especially in this Vampires deck, like she knows. She's got the roses red. She's fucking like, you know, she's seductive. She knows. And the way, instead of feeling stuck, is to go to the love that you really want and not give a flying fuck. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't give a flying fuck if you feel that, you know, you don't want to hurt somebody. Fuck that shit. If you're so unhappy, what the fuck are you doing? Or if you're locked in a jail, why do you stay locked in a jail? Why?
Why?
Why? Why? Why?
I said why?
We're going to find out. I don't know if there's a love triangle thing going on here with this reversal, though. It almost feels like it's ending. It's like, I think that you've ran through your fucking options in your head of what you thought was going to be actually pliable. And I also think that Libras in relationships have been kind of like doing what I was saying earlier, and now they're kind of overdoing that. That's not getting them off no more, especially with all those fucking sex cards that popped up, fucking like 9 to 10 of them. You pulled the Devil reversed here. Yeah, you're getting out of a situation that was just not fucking doing what you wanted to do. It feels like you're finally releasing a toxic person, a toxic energy, a toxic situation. You're also releasing where you're not getting any more of that fucking passion. There's no passion here. You're leaving something that has no passion. And that's what you want to lead towards. Why'd you pull this Hermit reversed? What are you getting out of jail for? 10 of Pentacles to go build the ultimate thing that you really want to have in your life, the Brady Bunch life, you know, the house that has all the things that you want. It almost feels like, I'm going to be honest, this feels like a lot of Libras, and this might be every Libra, but I think there's a lot of Libras, their home situations are not fulfilled with anything that makes them feel loved. Even if they are engaged or in a relationship or something, there's something where it's just feeling like, this is not fucking home, this does not feel good, this does not feel happy, this does not feel like I want. And you feel like you're ready to like detach yourself. You feel like you've over-attached to something that's really not that grand. You thought that they were able to build, right? It'd be like typical dudes today, right? I use this one a lot lately. I'm not going to give up the person who told me the story, but it's just fucking hilarious. It's just like dudes today, like, you know, like I had a friend that's a girl that I had to go to her house like last year and help her just put up something on her wall. And I showed up with all my tools and I showed up with a fucking, you know, a drill and shit like that. Fucking, and I was like, what was up with your dude? And she's like, look, this is all the tools he had, and it was a fucking IKEA drill with AA batteries. That's so 3 of Pentacles reversed. I got a feeling, Libra, if you're a man Libra or if you're a feminine Libra, it doesn't matter. You're dealing with your opposite sex being like totally demasculized or totally defeminized. And I also feel like you're dealing with somebody who's just not fucking giving you the umph, and they promise that they thought they knew how to build shit, but they really don't. They don't. They have an IKEA drill. Or if it was a woman, like they act like they're femininely, but really they're like coming in and pushing you in the morning and be like, get up, let's go take some steroids. You know, and you're like, what the fuck? No laughs. I think that's pretty clear, though. I don't think I need to pull more cards on getting clarity with that. Wow, you pulled the moon the moon card. I hate to say it. The moon brings up a lot of like hidden emotions. So you got a lot of hidden emotions about this situation that you have not fully expressed yet. You've been hiding it, and I've been calling it out for a while, and I don't know how much longer you can hold this one on. This is finally your release point, but it also is dying for the emotions to build something great and to have the passion that you want to have. Damn, Libras. Look at this. New life. Something new has to happen here. You're stuck in some weird fucking situation, or you're stuck still thinking about some fucking situations that are fucking not great at all. What's up with this home life situation? What's the shadow of why you're in a weird home situation or a weird situation where you're not building something that really and especially that Three of Pentacles, I hate to say it, you're building something that's not fucking going anywhere with somebody right now. Or it's a joke. It's a fucking tent. Obsession. You're obsessed. That's your issue. You're obsessed with staying kind of in the jail. And you think that you can turn the jail into a fucking mansion. I'm sorry. Appreciating the fucking metal toilet full of toilet paper and shit is not going to be a porcelain fucking toilet. It's not. Look at this decision. You have a big decision about this new life, Libra. All the planets are direct. Full moon in your 12th house. I don't know how better else to say that you have the biggest decision of a new life and really going into the real new life. I'll even give you one card to clarify what that decision's about that new life. 10 of Cups. Wow. The ultimate love story of all time. I can't make that shit up. And they dropped another fucking card. I mean, dice. Twice! You dropped the fucking shit twice!
Not once.
Twice! And you're dealing with two fucking situations that don't work out. Even if you're in a situation that you think is working, it ain't working, and you've been thinking about somebody else that they ain't working either. Wow, that one took a minute. Look at this. South Node, Sag, second house. Oh, look at you believing something that you think is a value is going to work, and it's not going to work. North Node, Gemini in the fucking 8th. You need to focus on your passions and your curiosity and your stimulation. That's how you thrive. That's how you live. And you're living in this fucking hope that something will turn into gold when it's not gold. It's fucking aluminum toilet in a jail, and you think that it's going to turn into Donald Trump's gold fucking toilet in Trump Tower? No. Although I already hear Libras being like, well, that's not what I want. Okay, well then your porcelain fucking toilet and fucking, I don't know, Chris Brown's fucking loyal fucking mansion. I don't know what you're into.
Yeah,
there's your truth. There's your truth. That's the fucking deepest truth I can fucking ever deliver to a Libra right now. Fucking ever.
There? That's truth. That's truth. Because misplaced energy is lost energy. And if you're not focusing on yourself, if you're not focusing on your passions, then what are you really focusing on?
I gotta interrupt. When people start, you know what happens in these sun sign shit? They always go, well, my rising's this. I'm like, oh my God. Sun sign astrology is stronger than your rising. I'm sorry to say. Why do you practice Western astrology? Go practice Vedic, because then if you're going to always use, well, my rising's this, that doesn't mean shit. I'm talking about the core of fucking your soul here. If you don't want to do soul shit and you want to do fake ego, identity, reality shit, go play with your rising sign. Don't fucking play here. Don't play here, because you can't handle the truth. I'm fucking calling you out. Everybody in the fucking room that pulls the whole, my fucking rising sign. You do that because you can't handle the truth of your sun sign. You just fucking can't handle it. You're a little bitch that can't handle it in life.
You can't handle the truth.
Go fucking out and go fucking play with all the fucking astrology fucking weirdos out there that don't fucking do shit. They don't understand the fucking fabric of astrology at all. Fucking have fun with that rising sign bullshit. That's your fucking ego excuse. Coming out. My rising's this. That's my reality. It associates with me more. It associates with you more because you can't handle the fucking soul shit.
Ta-da. How do you like Mana? I'm at a loss for word right there. Sun sign astrology, sun sign horoscope, sun sign tarot.
Why are you watching sun sign horoscopes?
That's a good question. That's a good question. I identify as a Scorpion, eagle.
Your whole birthday is based off your sun and the position in the zodiac and where it was based off the tropic of fucking astrology, tropical astrology. Like, so fucking everything is based off the sun. So if you're going to just deny that and go off the rising, which is a fucking invisible point of just looking at the horizon line and which constellation was there, come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
You know what? I have watched Michael Luton blow people's minds away with sun sign astrology his whole life. I have blown people's minds away and they go, how did you know that? And they don't know that the whole time I was using their zodiac sun sign, because they're all these zodiac sun sign people out there are fucking shitty at what they do. They don't even know how to fucking do it. So that's why you always associate with the rising, because it's very basic to look at the transit and be like, well, I'm actually having Mercury because I looked at my co-star and it's in my 11th house. So I'm definitely dealing with friend shit. That's such weak shit. That's like the fucking distraction shit. Go to the fucking core.
Weak.
I just fucking weak.
Get that
weak.
here.
We're shattering some fucking realities today, because the same way that fucking people are being lied to about everything in the world, they're also in the astrology community being lied to, and then astrologers are fucking like even taking their positions away and being like, oh yeah, it probably resonates with your rising sign more. I'm sorry that it didn't resonate with you right here, because they're little fucking bitch astrologers. You know what? It just showed up, Leo. Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. Boom. There we go. We got that Leo emblem up there for you now.
Libra set me off. You know why? Because I'm sick of just watching Libras waste their fucking time with the most shittiest situations, and they want love so bad, and they just sit there and fucking just meh. Excuse. You know what? As Leos here, we don't fucking make excuses. We just fucking own it and just be like, no, I'm not into it. No, I can't hang out. No, I don't want to do it. Not fucking, oh, it's because of fucking blah, 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 blah. At least I'll be like, you know what? I'm not fucking in the best space of my life right now. I'll own, like, I'm not feeling that great. I'm fucking busy. I'm not feeling it. Libras will be like, well, it's because I'm with my friend and fucking blah, 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 and my blah, 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 blah. Fuck. Leos. We'll be the last one standing, Leos, and everybody will probably unfollow me, and it'll be all just me and a bunch of Leos sitting here. Fucking, we'll just all be like, God, all these fucking sun signs, and they don't even want to call themselves sun signs because they're planets. So they associate more with fucking a rising sign. How sad. Sad. You know, at the end of the day, when this world gets so cold and so AI and so Joe Biden, you guys are all going to be wishing you had the fucking Leo energy to come in and fucking stamp on the table and tell you some fucking truth instead of fucking fall asleep at 7 p.m. and go watch all those other fucking astrologers that fucking have a really good time. They don't have a good time. They don't tell you shit. They fucking tell you bullshit fucking all day. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. It's fucking sad. They're stuck in the book still. They're stuck in the fucking... They don't even know how to channel. They're fucking just like, yeah. They're being too nice. I'm telling you what you want to hear. All right, Leos, what's going on? Wheel of Fortune reversed. Page of Cups reversed is the challenge. Two of Pentacles as the overall. And the way to get through this is the Ten of Wands upright. Wheel of Fortune reversed. I know that it might feel like you're having bad luck. It could also feel like something's coming back full circle. Like you're having to like kind of like come back full circle to somebody. because it's coming back. It's reversed. And it's like you're circling around the royal court. You're circling around your relationship, and you're like, where this wheel is turned completely, but where is it going to turn next? It's like, where is this all going to turn? Is this person turning back into my life or not? Am I turning away from something and allowing myself to just let the wheel turn into a new place to offer me a new fortune? Is it fortunate that something's coming back or not? Page of Cups reversed. The challenge is that you don't feel like anybody's really offering the emotional stuff that you want. And I think that you're going to have to get over that, Leo, just because it's like, if somebody's not emotionally seeing it the way that you are, then why even fuck with them? Princess of the Palace of the Floods. Yeah, they're definitely not flooding that fucking good shit all over you. And the overall here is the Two of Pentacles, which is very hard because, of course, it's, it's finding harmonious change, but it also is kind of this two kind of realities and shuffling and juggling. Like, I feel like you don't really understand where the juggling is. So funny, it says Jupiter and Capricorn. I have that. So it's a kind of interesting placement to have. It's like focused on how to get to the goal, which is through only a harmonious change. And I feel that you're ready for the new reality to come, but it's like you're circling around and seeing what's it's like a last minute before you go on your fortune. And anybody who's not showing up, you got to let go. 10 of Wands is your way through this. Let go of any energy that's not showing up with the fucking oceans of fucking deep fucking beautiful fucking just pouring out. If somebody can't pour it out to you, fuck them. Drop it. Saturn it out. Out. Lord of Oppression. Out. Because this is like some people's last chance. That's what it feels like. It's some people's last chance. It feels like also, too, that you know that you're going into the ultimate reality. And even though you're kind of weighing it all out, you're doing that because you're seeing and you feel challenged. Like, where is the emotional stuff? Where is the true place to be? I felt like the Vampire stack maybe will answer this stuff for Leos. And Leo risings and Leo moon. See, but Leo sun is, you got to pay attention. If you're Leo rising, you got to pay attention. But like, pay attention to your sun sign. That's evolutionary astrology. You don't use evolutionary astrology through your rising sign. I'm sorry to say. You're not evolving as a soul that way. Why do you think we do secondary progressions moving your sun by every year for your life the day? Why do you think that we do solar arc moving the sun? So what's up with this Wheel of Fortune reversed? Queen of Pentacles reversed. I feel like you're circling back around to people who don't see the value in you, and or maybe you didn't put the value in them, and maybe you're ready. But it feels like it's like a two-part system. It feels like something that was going to be great or hold a lot of value, but didn't. So we'll find out that Two of Pentacles. Four of Cups. It feels like you're unsure of what to do here. You feel like it's like, I don't know. You're dealing with situations that you really don't want to deal with. It almost feels like you're getting, I feel like the bad luck thing is coming up a lot with this Wheel of Fortune reversed, the Queen of Pentacles reversed. And it feels like the bad luck is just nobody's really into you. Like, or maybe you just can't find anything that you want, or your relationship's just kind of dead. Why is that Queen of Pentacles coming up? Page of Wands reversed. Wow. Somebody has come back for you to realize that they don't hold any value to you, and they're not excited about you at all. Why did Four of Cups come? Eight of the toxic energy. I feel like, wow. It almost feels like it's like, what's toxic to you is somebody who's not emotionally that invested or as invested as you are. It sucks. Scorpio transform. So yeah, that's what it is. It's like you're looking for the fucking most intense fucking shit. And I feel like that's what's hard is I feel like you don't feel like that's opening up or that's not showing up to you, but you have to learn to receive it and you have to learn how to attract it in. But for some reason, there's this energy out there that's not doing that. Sorry, Leo, this sucks. Trust me, I'm all Leo, so fucking, I get it. Safe travel. Well, you're definitely transforming into a new place. It's kind of interesting. I'm actually going on a trip for 4 days this week, and kind of interesting. It's like, maybe you meet somebody in travel. Maybe, you know. Maybe it's also like just where you're traveling in your life. Do people want to go with you or not? Because that's the weight. It's almost feeling like nobody really wants to go with you. Nobody wants to go with you in life. Nobody wants to go with you on your journey. And you know what? Fuck them. This is a lot of fuck them. Because it's like the Scorpio out, just like fuck them. You don't want me? I'm out. Feels like a lot of that right now. Like, fuck you, you don't want me? I'm out. Shadow that's coming up with this? Fragmentation. Fuck. Can that be any more real? I mean, I think that, you know, it feels like fragmented. It feels like, I think that you feel like everything's just missing. Everything's just not fully coming together. And I think you're going to have to drop that shadow, and you're going to have to drop that. And I think that you're going to have to really, I think, do the higher octave of this stuff. In order to transform and move this thing forward, you're going to have to let the universe take a gamble with you, and you gamble with the universe about new fortune. You're going to have to let go of anything that emotionally, like if you try emotionally and they're not spitting it back and they're not wanting to, let it go and move into that new reality that's more harmonious with the true nature of who you are, instead of trying to fucking fix it or trying to stay in shit that doesn't make sense. Not going to work out. Reflection. So I think that there's a lot of reflection coming this week to see what to change, to move out of fragmentation and to kind of move into this new place. Like, and maybe traveling, you'll have some reflection, but I think that more importantly, just like this is the travel to someplace new, and there's a lot of reflection before you travel. And that's what I said earlier. It feels like you're about to go somewhere, and it's like last chance, motherfuckers. Last chance. I'm going, and anybody that's not ready to come with me, out. Really feels like that. I actually feel like that in my life right now after realizing this. And I dropped one. So fucking Leos are definitely going through something weird. Moon in Libra the 7th. Holy fuck. Well, you're very emotional about relationships right now, Leo. And fucking, it's a very sensitive time. I think that you're very needy and you're very wanting relationship energy. And, you know, people are either going to be there emotionally or they're not. And you're just going to have to see who's really on the team or not. And trust is everything. And all in is everything. And, you know, you're going to have to reflect and see who really is, who's not. You're kind of circling through the whole zodiac here as that Wheel of Fortune reversed, and you're ready to pop the fucking gamble out. And fucking, if nobody shows up to that, there'll still be a gamble by seeing what's out there in the future. And so either way, I think it'll be good. But at the same time, I think that you're going to have to like transform out of this like continual fragmentation of toxic situations, of dealing with situations that feel numb and energies that aren't that excited about you, don't see value in you. Fuck them. Fuck them. They don't see it. Fuck them. They're fucking libtards. Fucking fuck them. Oh, yeah, that's that.
Yeah. I think there might be an aspect of some sharks circling. You know, trying to kind of pull you back and devour you, but not necessarily lift you up. Not trying to join forces, not trying to join energetic forces and actually tap into the power that you possess. And so it's seeing those sharks or seeing those draining energies that are kind of trying to pull you back in and maybe into past relationships or just past thought processes that you've been working through, that you've already worked through. Don't allow these individuals to pull you back down. Burn their asses on out of there.
Boom. Or make you feel guilty over their own insecurities and their own shit. Leos deal with that one a lot. I've dealt with that one a lot. Aries. Bring this Hermetic deck out. Definitely fucking change the game fucking for this energy right now. Are we gonna hit 1K collective? It's been fucking a half a year ever since we got shadow banned for fucking talking truth. Fuck. Fucking a joke. People don't see the world. You know what? I'm just like, I'm a truther out there that's just really aggravated now. I'm doing everything I can to bring the high vibe at this moment. But I'm just like, part of being a high vibe is also being honest. And I'm just like, I am having a very difficult time in these times seeing how, you know, you put truth out there and it is being labeled as false. You do all the work to fucking do the real shit and give people all the fucking shit for years, and you have the receipts for it. You predict everything, and then everybody fucking turns on you, and then everybody fucking is triggered, and everybody fucking does this whole like fucking bullshit, and then even the fucking tech companies fucking bullshit you and fuck you. It's just a fucking joke. And it's just like, I'm just like sitting here laughing at it, because when all this is said and done at the end of the day, motherfuckers are going to be hurting fucking energetically. They're going to realize that they just fucked over the light hard. I'd say that would be the hardest fucking shit to ever deal with. Knowing that you were intentionally fucking over the light because you just wanted to be a neo-lib, like a neoconservative was back in the day, fighting for the Patriot Act. So, Aries. I'm doing pretty good though, everybody. I'm ready.
Feeling it tonight.
Feeling it. I'm in my 8th house transit. It's fucking Pisces time. I'm in my 8th house. I'm all fucking being real as fuck. That's all I know how to do. So, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? My Mars and Scorpios are just fucking coming out. Fucking hard. All right. Aries, what's going on with Aries? 9 of Wands reversed. Here's your overall card, your first card. Your challenge card here is the 3 of Pentacles reversed. Interesting. Your overall here is the 5 of Cups reversed. Ooh, and your way to get through this is the Knight of Swords. Interesting. Well, I think that this is you taking down a lot of defensive walls. Like, stop defending situations, or stop getting in stupid arguments trying to defend a position. If you're being called out about something, just let it go. This is about a lot of letting go. And I think letting go, maybe if it's something that you feel like you need to fight for something that's really not worthy of it. Like, I feel like this is anybody entered into new energies, anybody that's been dealing with kind of like a situation that really hasn't been able to develop and you keep trying, or anything that's new that kind of, you know, tests you so much to where, you know, they don't even agree with anything that you stand for. And it's like, why even waste your time with that? 3 of Pentacles reversed is definitely the challenge of feeling like you can't find anything to build off of, or maybe you can't share something together to build some sort of beautiful thing with, or a project, or, you know, maybe the relationship's kind of got to a weird place, or you can't find a partner out there who has the same kind of interest as you right now. And that brings this kind of like overall, like, let go of any sorrow, because I think part of it is like, it's time for you to let go of the sorrow of the way things haven't been working out in your relationship or in love situations, and just let that go. Move on from all that shit. There's a lot of just moving through this. Move on the energy, because you know what? There is some stimulating, exciting, and radical energy out there. And you need to focus on that instead of focusing on, you know, where you have to keep battling yourself. And like, you don't need to don't defend shit. Go out there and move that sword and move that fucking energy towards swiftly moving into exciting and radical and passionate situations. Instead of being like, you know, well, I can't find anybody with the same interest, or my partner and I don't have the same interest. Well, fucking radically change that, or fucking go hang out with energy that fucking, I'm not saying with love, if you're, you know, if you love your partner or whatever, but it's like, you're gonna have to like fucking swiftly make a change here of the energy that you're dealing with, of like defending some situation, or I don't know. I got a feeling like it's like also Aries, like trying to fucking hold on to something that's really not that great, that's new, that already isn't working out that great. Well, you pulled that 10 of Wands. You got to let go, definitely. There's something, letting go of the defenses. Letting go of the defenses. Letting go of like where you have to defend yourself. I got a feeling that Aries are having to defend themselves for shit that they don't even want to deal with. If you're having a new relationship, or I feel like somebody's jealous. Somebody's almost like questioning the way that you're living, and they're your lover or something, and they're new or something, and they're wanting you to change, and you weren't expecting that shit, and you're realizing that you two really don't have much to build. And I got to be honest, I think Aries, if you're dealing with somebody new, you're dealing with somebody that has honestly, that you've been dating for a little minute here, they don't even have anything to build with. And like, you guys think that you have common like things, but you really don't. And I think that you have to swiftly change that quick. And you need to like rescue yourself from fucking being around boring energy. Boring. That 5 of Cups comes up because, wow, you pulled the Princess of Pentacles reverse. So, you know what? It's like, what are you holding on to any sorrow for something that's not that worthy? I mean, I kind of feel like Aries and Leo are sharing the same sentiment here. It's kind of like, what the fuck? Like anybody that's really just like lowly, anybody that just doesn't have the fucking goodness, that isn't fucking the bomb, isn't simulating, isn't exciting, isn't wanting to go on the fucking great quest that you want to fucking go on. Fuck them. Drop it. Don't even keep defending it. Stop trying to fucking fix it. Stop trying to fucking, it's just like, no common denominators, then fucking the fractions don't equate. I'll give you one more. What's this quest about? Five of Swords, trying hard to get what you really want. It's like, you know what? Where somebody else tries just as hard back. I got a feeling like you're trying hard and somebody else isn't trying hard at all, or they have no interest. And it's like you're putting all the work in and somebody else is sitting on their ass on the couch fucking not fucking putting any energy into this shit. Second house, time to fucking own it, baby. Own the value within yourself, and you don't need to fucking change that value of yourself. You know how much you're worth everything. And anybody right now that's fucking not the same, you need to reflect back. Are we holding the same coin? Am I holding a dollar coin and you're holding a fucking penny? Like energetically, like what the fuck am I doing here? I'm not going to be in the change drawer, and you're not going to put me in the same fucking change drawer as the pennies when I'm a fucking silver dollar. Like, I feel like this is you owning your value to have the best in your life and drop fucking anything that's not of physical attraction. And what is even that worthy? And anybody that is poverty-ish, I hate to say it, or just like going through a fucking financial windfall here, you're dealing with somebody who's got a lot, like, if it's new, I feel like you're dealing, or you could be, you are going through your full moon energy right now that's definitely going to be connected to, you know, kind of 12th house shit, of course, and 6th house. I mean, I think that you're definitely like, this reality's got to change here. And I think that, you know, it's about fucking, you know what? You're done fucking doing the bullshit. You're done doing things that you don't have to defend yourself over stupid shit. You got trust here. Yeah, I think that you got to trust that there's that exciting quest out there with common denominators and common goals and energies. And I think the second you trust in that value and you own that value, boom, another silver dollar comes right there. Bang. It's like that fast. But you got to trust that because you're not trusting that right now and you're trying to fucking go after energy that fucking is a penny and trying to turn it into a fucking silver dollar. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. I don't care how much plastic surgery and how good he is, fucking doctor, you know what, whoever in fucking Beverly Hills ain't gonna fucking change things. What's the shadow going on here? Today for tomorrow, that's your issue. That you want things to change, but you're not changing them today. You're just pushing it to tomorrow. But of course, whatever's today will be tomorrow. So you need to change things now in order for you to see that tomorrow will change. You keep waiting for tomorrow to change without changing things today. Why? What is that deeply about? King of Cups reversed. Energy that you're not emotionally even feeling fucking confident in all, and that person is not confident at all in you or confident in the situation at all. That needs to change. You need to get out of that fucking shit. Any people, and that's the issue of if I cross that, boom, fucking that's what you're putting defenses up of somebody who has an emotionally insecure fucking situation in themselves. That's just the fucking truth. You pulled the enlightenment card. This is your enlightenment to the ultimate fucking path of the ultimate quest of the ultimate greatness and getting rid of all the bullshit and sitting to the best and fucking trusting in that and fucking getting into the fucking new tomorrow by changing the things today. Fucking boom, baby.
Boom, baby.
Getting rid of all the old sorrow and all the bullshit that fucking is old and shit. You got 4th house, Sag, Neptune. Yeah, this is where you've drifted off emotionally. It's okay. It's gotten very sensitive and believed in some path. You know what? You can still believe in the ultimate path of the ultimate happiness, emotional love. But this is you getting rid of the subconscious emotions that you've attached to the belief and hope in something that's not going to be fucking that hopeful anymore. And definitely where somebody is like, it's like you're creating your own deception to yourself about somebody that emotionally can hold the great journey that you want to have. They can't. You got to let go. Emotionally and get over the sensitivity over that and still, they might do that. They might change into that. No, they won't. No, they won't. No, they won't.
Yeah, it's not your duties. It's not on you to continue to uplift. You know, the individuals need to meet you as well. You can't just continue to level down, you know, to appease or to be with someone. This is your time of enlightenment. This is your time of fulfillment in this life. But what is it? You know, are you going to continue to look back? Are you going to level down once again? Or are you going to continue, or are you going to build up and progress forward? Are you going to actually uplift by showing your worthiness, by knowing yourself? That's where the uplifting, that's where the transcendence is going to come from. Showing your power, not trying to hold someone's hand and bring them out of the darkness. That's not going to do it. You have to lead by example in this fully and believe in yourself.
Yeah, because if you don't believe in yourself, then and you believe in somebody else to kind of bring you the happiness and the love, and then they're questioning you and they're not that worthy, and you're just like chasing that like weird place. It's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, you've got the power within one hundo.
One hundo.
One hundo.
One hundo.
Dollar bill, y'all.
We got Sagittarius now. Sagittarius. That was like back-to-back fire sign shit. I think all the fire signs need it. We've all been dealing with bullshit. Fire signs, mount up. You know what I mean? Get your fucking whatevers out in life. I got my jewel out. Fucking mount up. All right. Come on down. You got the Vampers deck, Sag.
You're on the second half of the zodiac now.
What?
You're on the second half.
We've already done 6? Well, this will be 6. All right. What's going on, Sag, with your love life this week? You got the King of Wands reversed. Uh-oh. Shit. You got the Page of Swords reversed as your challenge. You got the 7 of Wands as your overall. And the way you get through this challenge is the Fool reversed. Oh, boy. Somebody's not feeling too confident about somebody anymore. I think this is the Sag not feeling confident anymore. I feel like you feel like you're not really strongly feeling a partnership or a person you've been dating. Sages, if you're single, kind of mix their fingers in a lot of different people. But I feel like you're not fucking, you're like, I don't feel like I'm ready to leap into anybody or anyone. And I think it's because you're still attached to energy that you're not fucking into. There's a fear about that because the other parts of this, the challenge is there's no stimulation. I think that you're with somebody very boring. You're dealing with a very boring situation, and also somebody who's also doesn't have their shit together. They can't figure their life out. I feel like you're taking on somebody's shit of figuring life out, and they don't know how to figure out life. They don't know how to figure shit out. They are not confident in their speech. They're not confident in who they are. They're very soft-spoken. Like you're having to like almost direct them a lot. They also could be telling you fucking like bullshit promises that they can't keep, especially because whenever you're dealing with a Page of Swords reversed in a challenge position, this person is not fucking owning what they say. They say they're going to do this and then they don't deliver, or they fucking twist that shit. It's like, who was on the phone? Oh, it was the fucking mailman. And it's like, what? No, it wasn't. It was the fucking milkman, huh? You milk him. Like, I think that this is definitely with the 7 of Wands. Your overall is who is fighting with you as hard as you're fighting back for the love. And I think that you need to answer that question very fucking honestly. Because with the Fool card reversed here as your way through this, don't be a fucking dumbass anymore and keep buying the fucking bullshit. You buy the bullshit so easy, and you can't do that anymore. You can't buy it anymore. You can't. You can't. I think that you need to have the humility to be honest with yourself about being stupid, about fucking like keeping believing this person's bullshit, that they promise they're going to do this, or that you think that they're going to do that, or that they're going to change things, that they're going to do, no, they're not. And you're, you know what? And they also fucking are an upside down horse leaping at you. Fucking, it looks like a fucking horrible, terrible, like Ring movie where the fucking horse falls off the back of the ferry and fucking hits the propellers and the blood squirts all over the fucking place. Remember that movie?
Yeah.
Let's see why. What's going on? Or somebody's just out of love with you. Or you're out of love with somebody. You're not feeling it at all. That is like, the horse is back in. Especially King of Wands when it's reversed. Feels like that you're stupid. How the fuck did I get in myself into this situation? How the fuck am I in this situation? Still. Three of Pentacles reversed. Not building anything. Again, another thing. It's like, oh, we're building something, but it's like half-assed. It doesn't ever get made. If you're having issues where you're trying to manifest something with somebody and it's not manifesting, clear indication that it's not working. That is your number one sign. That you are out of it. It is not working. It is not. You feel stupid because you can't manifest something with this person. It's like, again, they have an IKEA tool, not a fucking DeWalt drill. They fucking use a fork to try and open something instead of a knife, like a real knife. They fucking use a fork. They're a fork eater. There's also somebody else that's like hidden from view, whether that's in you or even them, and you would never guess that about them either. Or you do, and you just haven't admitted to yourself yet. You got the Ace of Cups here with the Seven of Wands. That's what you need. You know what's going to refresh your energy? Somebody that's going to fight with you for the love, and not negatively fight, but like fucking determined. So fucking determined, and is able to do the shit that you're able to do back. You are done with dealing with somebody who can't fucking fight and stand the ground and find the high ground and see it the same way you do and take advantage of it and take the best advantages of the love. You feel stupid because you're dealing with somebody who doesn't even know how to take advantage of the good shit that you show up with every day, Sag. They don't at all. They don't even know how to do it. They don't even know what the fuck they're doing. I'm going to be honest. You're dealing with somebody who just fucking has totally given you the biggest fucking deception by goodwill deception though, by like thinking they could, but just you realizing after giving them so much time and feeling so stupid and going through a whole cycle of trying to build something and manifest with them, and it's not manifesting the way that you want it at all. And you need a refresher big time. But it's a refresher of something that has the high ground. You're dealing with somebody on the low ground. And that's why you're in the low ground. I'll just give you, what's up with this person? 10 of Cups. That's it. That you think that it's going to the ultimate fucking love story, but it's a Three of Pentacles reversed, and it's like, why didn't the love story, why is this not dreamy thing not working? It's because they don't fucking know how to build shit, and you're not fucking that passionate about it. So of course it's not going to be the ultimate love story. Why is this new refresher coming? Fucking 9 of Cups reversed, because you have been fucking wasting your time on over fucking, you've been way too fucking over like positive about this situation. And so you need something where you don't need to be over positive, because you can just be positive and reap the benefits of the fucking beauty that it fucking offers. Jupiter in Pisces reversed. Like, it's like you're dealing with a retrograde Jupiter fucking in Pisces. You're dealing with somebody who, like, it looks like the dream, but it's really not turning out that way. And you're learning the lesson. You learn the lesson so you can find the ultimate fucking emotional release and change to somebody who's going to be on the high ground with you at the same fucking time. Look at this. You got the big one. 7th house of partnerships. Fucking big deal. This is definitely dealing with a fucking major partnership situation that is not the fucking dream, that is not being able to manifest, and it is not fucking leaping into that. And I think that this has been a constant story that continues to happen, whether it's new, whether it's been a long term, whether it's just brand new. Something just did not turn out right. And probably through this last 3 weeks of this Mercury retrograde in your 3rd house, you found out all the fucking facts. You changed your mind, and that's okay. It's okay that you did. Wow, you are cleansing this stupid situation, and you have to cleanse yourself from this person because they act like they're fucking this, that they have all this shit, but you are stupid because you continue to fucking think that they're clean when they're not. You keep seeing the betterment, which I think is a good thing. You're very hopeful, but it's not. They're not. You're stupid now. You're just being dumb. Like the universe is saying, stop being dumb. Stop being dumb. I'm okay. I get you, but like, let's stop being dumb. Please. I've given you enough signs that they can't fucking do it. So cleanse this out. And what's the shadow going on? Ooh, forgetting oneself. You've lost yourself in this person, and they don't even care about yourself. They care about only they only care about themselves, and they use you to try and get where they want to go, and you are drained because you forgot about your own self and what you really want in a partner, what you really want in all those things, and you've given them every fucking chance, and they fucking haven't delivered, and you just still sit there fucking with your rosy fucking positive thing like, oh, it'll be okay. No, it won't be. No. What does Ganesha say? Perseverance. You got to give yourself a hand for the perseverance that you've given it. But I think at the same time, it's like, do you have the perseverance to find the partnership where you're not forgetting yourself and you don't feel like you're stupid about it and you feel like you're having somebody that fights and is the ultimate emotional situation that you really want instead of this false, fucking dreamy, like situation that actually can't be built. They don't have the goods to build it or the monetary or the skill set to do it. They don't. Wow, you got Scorpio, Jupiter here in the ninth. Yeah. This is you changing your whole entire truth and understanding that you need to be more open and honest and open up your options to deeper fucking new stories that are really the passions and really the truth of what you really want to have and receive more of the story that you really want to have instead of you giving it always all away.
You gotta fill that self cup up, you know, you gotta rejuvenate that well. You know,
yeah, and drink it.
It reminded me of when I used to live up in Northern California for a bit, you know, and we lived off a well. And sometimes you can't just continue to pump that water or else that well is going to run out because it's only so much liquid that can be sustained and can be fulfilled in your life. And that goes with your body as well. That goes with your soul as well. If you're just continuing to give and give and give and give and give and like draining without actually taking the time to fulfill yourself and to find that happiness inside yourself, then you're just going to continue to slip down that slope until you're at the bottom again with who knows what the hell is going on down there. So don't allow that to be draining. Don't allow yourself to just give. You know, it's like when you're in the plane, they say you got to put that mask on first, okay? The oxygen mask. Put that oxygen mask on first. Fill yourself first. Focus on that. The rest will fall into line.
I feel like it's a bad wipeout at the bottom of a fucking snowboard fucking trip. Just when you hit the bottom of the mountain, it's like, oh my God, bam! And you're just seeing fucking the snowboard up in the air and fucking rolling into the fucking backstop, just boom! And then everybody's drinking their hot chocolate, and fucking coffee and shit, and fucking like, oh shit, look at that! And then you feel like you're stupid because everybody's making fun of you. And then there's like that one person that's like, are you okay? But everybody else is fucking like, oh, I've been fucking putting fucking whiskey and fucking vodka up in this motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a little yard,
unless you are fucking from like California, fucking the West Coast snowboard shit. But that's how it is. And most people are high as fuck. But that's what I feel like it is. I feel like the way that you described the what was it, the bottom of the slope? You're sliding down the slope into fucking, I forgot how you said it, but that's what, right? It was like a tumbled snowboarder, just like bam!
Yard sale.
Hey, Yahtzee!
Yahtzee, baby.
All right. We got the Cancers.
Crab people in the house.
The Crabbies. Well, Crabbies, we're going to go way different with Crabbies. We're going to give them the television deck. Oh. I just feel like, why not? This deck has not come out in a long time. Television. Yes, I can smoke old school with a fucking cigarette in my mouth.
That's a talent.
Maybe.
Talent.
I don't know, girls today. Oh my God, you smoke. Oh my God, you drink Sprite. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, you're not healthy. You're not wanting to go to vegan fucking Nirvana with me today. I guess you guys don't want guys left. Go have a femme dude. All right, Cancers. High Priestess reversed. It's bewitched, actually. Five of Swords reversed is your challenge. The Hermit is your overall. Wow, Nine of Cups, though, to get through this Five of Swords reverse. So that's pretty good. But the Hermit, the crotchety card did come up, by the way. So I think that your intuition's trying to get a hold of you and you're not listening. Or you're denying it. It's like Spirit saying, hey, do this. You need to do this. Listen to me, please. Please listen to me. Please listen to me. And, you know, you're not listening to it. You're almost like going against your own fucking emotional code here. You're like trying to go against where you're being called to go towards and what to do. We're going to find out exactly what that is. But again, the challenge here is it's like you're giving up or you're not trying hard enough. But I think what you're not trying hard enough is that you're kind of in like a weird hermit space. You're not trying to go to where Spirit's trying to tell you to do. You're just like kind of like keeping everything on ice and you're not listening to Spirit. You almost don't want to. And the universe is like, why don't you go have the most amazing thing ever and follow what I say? Whatever that is, go fucking have the greatest thing that you've ever had in your fucking life. But I don't know why you're denying yourself of that, Cancer. Maybe because you're afraid to put effort in because you're afraid that Spirit's going to be wrong. Spirit's not wrong. Because that you have more that you need to continue to keep searching for. Like, oh, you need to keep going to fucking search for more? Like, how much more do you need to go search? Maybe you need to go search for the good things. By actually enjoying the good things instead of like walking in the middle of the woods by yourself with a fucking flashlight or sitting in your room with a fucking blanket. How much more reflection do you really need when Spirit's already giving you and you're not listening to it? Or you feel like Spirit's not giving you the sign, but maybe it's because you're sitting in Hermitville and you're not getting out there and you're not trying hard enough to go for the good shit and then Spirit shows up. That's another one that's coming up too. This, I'm telling you, this Hermetic debt is fire. It's pulling out all my fucking past life Hermetic fucking shit. Fucking everybody's like, ah! That's why I've been pulling the cards from everyone and putting them all back in and fucking reshuffling it every time. Show people fucking I'm fucking giving you guys fucking the real fucking deal here. What the fuck is going on with this High Priestess reverse? I got a feeling that also this could be Cancer. It's like, gosh, I don't know. It's like you feel very disconnected from like love, like or your partner or you know somebody that you feel that you really are connected with, or you don't feel like you can tap into them anymore. But I feel like it's you've just completely hermited out. You pulled the King of Cups. Wow. I mean, I think that you need to listen to this because you have the ultimate ability to fucking have all the emotions that you want in your life, yet you're not listening to the divine connection. You're not listening to, remember that the Emperor or the High Priestess is the second card after the Magician. So you know the magic's there, but you're not willing to listen to the Magician. Has to still listen to the High Priestess. The Magician is an alchemist, but the High Priestess adds that channel element from the divine. And I feel that you're not listening to that. It's like you've got right there, you know the magic's there, but you're not listening to what the real true message is from Spirit. And then it's to lead you to the ultimate emotional place that you can finally step into the power of that you want. Why is the Hermit popping up here? King of Wands? My gosh, very opposite energies, but at the same time, I would say it's like, I think that you know exactly fucking the exact energy that will bring you the ultimate love of your life and the ultimate, you got the King of Cups and the King of Wands? Because you want to just sit in crotchety and sit with a book and fucking, you know, soup and not listen to fucking the spiritual guidance of the ultimate magic that could happen. And you don't want to put any effort in when, if you put some effort in, oh my God, you're going to get the fucking Nine of fucking Cups here and fucking get all the emotions that you've wanted and get the fucking benefits of life. What's up with this fucking energy of this person? Six of Wands, it's like the ultimate victory. Fuck, you know the ultimate victory, but you're not fucking paying attention to it. Why is this ultimate King of Wands showing up with a Hermit? Fucking King of Swords, you're fucking very clear about it. Why don't you fucking do it? I don't. You are sitting on the out of any sign. You are sitting on the worst fence because you know exactly what to do. Spirit is screaming at you to do it. You know it's all true. You've already wrapped yourself around everything that you know you need to do in this situation, and you're not doing it because you don't want to fucking listen to that divine and just go into that imaginative space and trust that fucking divine. You want to have some sort of weird kind of control. Or you just don't want to put the effort in. You're afraid to. You're afraid to put that fucking effort in, that extra step to get what you know is there. You might seem you think you're afraid of feeling crazy because you know what? The High Priestess reverse comes across like a crazy witch that fucking nobody fucking listens to, and that's what you're afraid of being, even though it's true. And you need to realize that maybe the person and maybe the situation would give you the ultimate victory, the ultimate emotion, the ultimate love, and the ultimate clarity, but you're not doing it. You're afraid to do it. That's kind of interesting. Boom, the sun card, fucking, you need to fucking light up the sun in your spirit for the love and the victory and the emotion that you want. And you need to not feel like you're the crazy witch person that feels the way you do. Because I think that you're afraid to either tell a partner or you're afraid to tell somebody that you like that went wrong, or you're afraid to fucking step into something, or you're afraid to leave something because you feel like you're going to be the crazy witch person when you're not. Everybody loves Bewitched, including myself. I don't know anybody. I've never heard anybody. I've never even heard another woman be like, oh yeah, Bewitched. I don't think she was cool. She was fucking cool. She was fucking badass. This is a badass reading too. You got the best fucking cards than anybody. Unlock this shit, because if you get to keep this door locked, I'm sorry to say you're missing out on the best shit of your life. Or if you're going to keep yourself locked in this fucking situation instead of unlocking and opening the door to where the ultimate prize and the ultimate fucking true optimism and the true hope is and the true door opening energies and that your soul aligns with, I don't know what to say. I guess you'll just sit as the hermit that thinks it's a crazy fucking witch and just sit in that fucking place and sit in your robe and sit in your blankets and watch fucking old reruns of something for the rest of your fucking days here. And even if your partner's sitting next to you or whatever, and sit in that fucking like bullshit state, it's like your spirituality's calling you. Why don't you step into it with love? You're doing it in every other place, but you're in denial. You're in denial. You're in denial of the right thing, and you're in denial of what to follow, and you feel like you'll feel crazy, but you're not crazy. You're not crazy. Wow. Bride in a cage. That's your shadow. You're holding yourself from what you really know you're supposed to be doing and what you really need to do, and you feel like you're stuck in a cage. You might be blaming it on a bunch of situations, but really, you know the clarity, you know the King of Wands, you know exactly what to do, but you're hermiting and you're sitting behind this fucking gate and you're not willing to unlock it and change it and have the ultimate victory of your life. You are so close, Cancer. What the fuck? Let's see what Ganesh has to say. Oh my gosh, openness. I said open the fucking door. I cannot make this shit up. I am fucking on fire right now. And if you want to try and tell me I'm fucking psychotic and crazy, fuck you. Because out there, I am fucking calling this shit before it's even fucking showing up off of fucking multiple random fucking decks. I talked about opening the fucking door. I talked about the openness of the open fucking new thing. And fucking openness shows up. Fucking Ganesh is showing up. Oh, fucking give me all of your fucking trunks, baby. Fucking open that shit up. You're wasting fucking the biggest fucking opportunity of your life because you're afraid of being a crazy bitch. You got everything fucking open. You got everything fucking upright. You got all the kings except for one king of pentacles. That means that, you know what? It doesn't matter about the physical value and all that shit because you already have that there. You need to have that fucking love. You need to have that fucking that open emotion. You need to have that fucking clarity, and you need to make it direct, and you need to do something about it. And you have the fucking victory card. You got the sun card. You got the fucking talisman. And then your shadow is that you're fucking being yourself in a fucking cage. Jupiter and Virgo in the 5th house. Holy fucking shit. It's time to change the fucking story of the actual day-to-day life and open up to a new reality, to the ultimate love that you want. You have good luck and fortune, but you need to get to the specifics, and you need to change the way the situation is in reality to get to the ultimate happiness in your life.
You hold the answers. You hold the truth of your existence, but you have to believe that you have the power. You have that key to unlock the door. You have the key to unlock yourself. But again, you have to believe that you have the power to actually open that door and walk through it. You can't just be afraid. We can't be overcome with fear or doubt. Those are all limiting thoughts. Those are all limiting beliefs of holding ourselves back. Okay, you have that power. Again, you hold the key to your happiness. You hold the key to your existence. You're the only one that's going to be able to unlock that for yourself. Walk through it. Walk through that door. Walk into this life of happiness that's waiting there. It's just right around the river bend. It's there.
I mean, it's very rare for a key to just, when you put the key in, for it to break. That doesn't happen a lot.
No, it does not happen a lot.
Very rarely does it happen.
No, it does happen.
It does happen. It does happen. Taurus. After Taurus, we have 3 left. We have Aquarius, we have Scorpio, and Pisces. So we're in the last 4. How's everybody doing in the room? I don't know. It looks like the chat's going crazy. I can't even keep up.
It's popping.
I can't even keep up. I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. Well, I don't know, Taurus. You're dropping fucking all the hermetic cards. That might be a little weird sign.
Hermie. I watched Hercules a few weeks ago. The Disney cartoon. When was the last time you watched that? Have you seen that?
I'd never associated myself with Hercules energy ever.
What's up?
I always thought Hercules was a bitch.
Well, the cartoon's good.
And even the cartoon, I just was like, eh.
Should give it a shot. Should give it a shot. Give it the old college try.
Yeah, I feel like he's just a lowly fucking
Lowly.
Just a lowly wannabe superhero, a lowly god, a lowly wannabe god. That
it wasn't his fault.
I know, but I'm just saying that I just feel like, you know, there's just more powerful beings out there, and I don't like watching fucking beings that don't own their power. Like, I'm just kind of like, okay, whatever. Like, he's a very good salesman. Hercules is a very good salesman.
The son of Zeus.
But he's not, exactly.
The son of Zeus.
Exactly.
He owned it. He found it. He kicked the Cyclops ass.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like, you know, it's like Don Jr. Like, okay, he's cool, but like, not really. Like, he's not Trump.
The DJ.
People don't, you know, or it's like Hunter Biden. I'm using, if you want to, well, it doesn't matter which side you look at it. It's Hunter Biden and it's Don Jr. That's Hercules. Like, okay. Like these two guys. All right. One went from a New York guy to a fucking, now he's cool with being in the outdoors and like purposely wears outdoor gear to prove he's part of America now. And then Hunter Biden's like, no, I got veneers and I don't smoke fucking meth anymore and fuck hookers anymore. And I care about my dad to go get coffee before we go to church. Like,
take the wheel, Jesus.
God, we have some great fucking people out there. All right. Woo! You know, I'm just like, you know what? I'm just like edging on like this show tonight, just being that show that just like rattles all those fucking astrologers out there. Like, these guys unhinged and fucking, my God. Well, it's Aquarius. Guess what? It's fucking pirate season, baby. Fucking, it's Aquarius, and fucking Nirvana came out during this time, and everybody didn't like it, and everybody thought Bon Jovi was the shit. So you go listen to your Bon Jovi. I'll fucking listen to my Nirvana. All right, let's see what's going on with Taurus. 7 of Pentacles. Upright. Challenges the Ace of Swords. Upright. Overall is the 3 of Swords reversed. Ooh, the Heartbreak card reversed. Interesting. 2 of Pentacles is your way through. All right, I know that Taurus, I know it's a lot of work, love, for you. It's like, you know, you feel like you put a lot of work in and you need to see the return on investment. But I think that, you know, if you're not feeling a return on investment in a love situation, I mean, that's the challenge, is I think that you want it to like pierce through and see the reality turn into this open, like new, exciting place where everything's clear and just, you got your investment of what you put in and energetically into the person and all that shit with romance, but it almost feels like it's not or you're just looking for, it's just like you just feel tired. You put a lot of work. You've tried a lot of different partners. You tried a bunch of shit and you just haven't got a clearing yet. And you're like, what the fuck? And especially your overall here is you need to let go of the heartbreak shit. I think that you're just attaching to the heartbreak. I feel that you just put a bunch of energy in, you don't get anything back. I feel like that you don't feel like there's an opening for you, and you're gonna have to let that shit go, because this Two of Pentacles, I mean, it's very Cinderella-ish. You know what I mean? Like, you know what? It's time for you to realize that maybe, stop fucking being in two different realities. I think that that's your issue. I think that when it comes to love, you're trying two different realities. You want your reality the way you want to, but then you want to dip into the other person. And Cinderella is such a fucking god. I can't even believe that he went back to Cinderella for the fact that she was playing two different worlds so much. Like, you know what I mean? And it's like he had to fucking go and fucking send people to fucking find the fucking, here's the glass slipper and put it back on shit. I think it's like, stop playing in between worlds. I think that you're living in two different worlds. I think that you're also juggling people too much. So you're putting the investment in and then they're not putting as much in because they feel you juggle. They feel you juggle them like a stock. Like, I don't know. Should I trade? It's like right now, I need to check because Bitcoin went down from 57,000 to fucking, it was down to 46,000 today. It's down to 47,000 right now. That's $10,000 a fucking coin down right now. That's fucking a lot of money. I have 2 Bitcoin, that's 20K lost. But you know what? I'm not going to sit there and juggle if I'm going to sell or not sell. I'm going to be like, I'm a fucking hodl. So fucking, I'm going to hold on to my shit. But I'm just trying to say that fucking, that's the issue. People can feel that you're ready to trade them in or out all the time. That's your fucking issue. You got to get over it. You got to stop being that fucking way because you're holding on to this fucking fear of heartbreak, of investing in something and being heartbroken. And we feel that as people, Taurus. We feel that. We feel that.
Feel it deep in my loins.
So I think that it's like a lot of projection on others when really, it's not. It's like, we feel when you're juggling. That's why the opening is not getting the way that you want to. And it's like how you communicate clearly and show that everything's all good. But it's like, you're like expecting like return on investment. But then when you're the one who's also at the same time, like debating on whether to sell the stock every minute. Why'd you get that? The Temperance reversed. Yeah, I think that you're coming from an unnatural space. I think that you're at a place to where you're dealing with situations where it's like unnatural work. Like it's like you're expecting things at your own time frame instead of divine time, because Temperance is how the universe is built and it's worked. And it's like, I feel like you're not letting the natural flow be. You're stopping the natural flow and being like, I want more now. I want it to be this way now. And it's like, that's not a natural flow. That's not the way that things go. What's up with this heartbreak shit? 5 of Pentacles reversed. Well, you feel like you are damaged goods. Not going to lie. I mean, that's what the card is, but you're letting go of damaged goods. You're letting go that you're damaged goods. You're letting go of other people and that their story didn't match with yours or whatever the fucking situation was. You're having to let go of your self-worth issues from this damaged energy. It's the card of poverty. It's the card of fucking feeling that you're the leper. Like, I think that you need to let this go because it's weighing on you. And that's the overall energy of the reading, is that you're letting old heartbreak and old situations inhibit anybody investing. And then you're stopping when somebody's putting a bunch of energy and be like, no, I want to see that you returned it all now. It's like, whoa, you didn't rewind the tape and we're at Blockbuster. You know what I mean? It's like, holy fuck, give me a minute to rewind the tape. Shit. I'm just going to help Taurus this out. Like, who is this person that you're dealing with? You're dealing with somebody who's super fucking positive. Page of Wands. And why are you fucking dealing with this fear and this holding on to poverty and like negative heartbreak? 9 of Wands reversed. You are needing to learn to let go of your defenses. This person has no defenses up. This person is super positive, and you're doing the opposite. You're not being positive about it, and you're holding your defenses up. You pulled the 6th house. That's the most boring card for love. I'm not going to lie. It's you don't know how to change your life. You're stuck in the same routine. So I that's what's hard is I think that, the temperance is coming, and then at 6th house, you've created your own control of your own routine, your own day-to-day life. And I think that, how is anybody going to fit in that life if you're not willing to adjust? Power. Yeah, I think that you need to see that you have a lot more power when you don't juggle and when you come from, bam, I'm having the power to be clear and be open to things and be positive and see the things that things are. I think that you also defend the power within yourself, or you might be using too much power in your routine, or you need somebody who's powerful enough to show you that they have the power, because I feel like that maybe you feel like you have all this power and you're not seeing power in anybody else, but like maybe you're not giving people a chance, or maybe you're being too strong. You pulled the peaceful among thorns. Yeah, that sucks. I mean, I think that you're like trying to act like everything's good, even though you're surrounded by these thorns of past heartbreak and fear of heartbreak, and especially this kind of like poverty. Like, I'm being the one who's always getting the short end of the stick. I'm always the one that gets the shit show. And are you going to stay peaceful in that place? No, you have to have the power to get out of that shit. Understanding. I think that you have to learn to look eye to eye and understand people better and have a much better understanding of what's going on. And I think that you're so busy on the treadmill of the way that you do things that you never stop and take a look at somebody in their eye and actually let them know where the fuck it is. I dare you to look into somebody's eye, Taurus, and actually like give them what you feel and what the truth is so they can feel it back and actually listen to them, because maybe there's some issues with that. Jupiter in the 12th in Scorpio. Well, this is definitely clearing out all of your shadow shit that's baggage in the 12th. That's subconsciously doing it. It's positive. It's time to expand your trust in the divine and let go and surrender more, and you'll get everything that you want. But if you're just going to continue to hold this shadow energy, you're not going to get shit. And control, 6th house, 12th house, like this is definitely an issue that, you're kind of in a weird space. This is your full moon in love, by the way, this week. So I think that you need to address all the love situations, all the trust issues, and all the situations of your routine, and all the situations to open up and get rid of a bunch of the fucking baggage and karma. And how ironic, Scorpio is your relationship house. And here we pulled Jupiter with it, but it's 12th house. It's like you need to let go of all the delusions that you're doing about expanding into beautiful blessings from the universe about relationships.
Yeah, because let's be real. We are all damaged. We've all been hurt in one way or another throughout this life. So to think that, that you're not good enough or that you're in no place to receive love, if you continue to tell yourself, then you're never going to get out of that place. You're never going to receive love if you just continue to tell yourself that. It's, again, speaking it into existence. If you speak to the negativity that you're not worthy or you're not capable, then you're not going to be. There has to be a positive energy behind it. There has to be a positive flow with what you speak about this love, So what it is about taking a step back sometimes. It's about taking a step back and say, okay, this is where I've been. Yeah, but I made it through it. I'm here. And yeah, I might be a little damaged, might be a little dirty, but that's okay because we're all a little fucking dirty. And once you realize that, then that's where the Great Awakening comes from. We're all fucking damaged. It's all good.
Well, somebody in the chat just said, don't blame Cinderella. She was in a victim role and she had no choice. Think about Cinderella sitting there at the beginning of the movie and she's scrubbing the floors for her aunt and her cousins are getting everything. She had the choice. She could have fucking left and taken a risk like Snow White did, like fucking a bunch of other. I could name Disney. Like, look at Belle. She didn't sit at home with her dad making contraptions. She fucking went into town. You never saw Cinderella do that shit. So fucking don't try and tell me that's Taurus's issue. Taurus decides to sit in the fucking shithole that they fucking want to be in, and then they fucking don't go out in the town and find something new, and they have to wait till the last fucking minute when finally a fucking great prince shows up and a fucking fairy goddess fucking has to create a fucking pumpkin out of a fucking carousel for them and fucking turn the fucking horses into from their fucking, what was it? I forgot which animals they fucking used for that shit, but I'm sorry. She was not a victim. She chose to be that fucking place. And then she tried to fucking deny and allow herself to even fucking put the fucking shoe on and was like, oh no, I can't. And da, 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 da. She could have screamed and said, hey, it's my fucking shoe. She didn't. She let her cousins try it on first. Don't try and give me that victim shit. Cinderella had fucking options and she didn't take them. Cinderella. That's why I would never go out with Cinderella. Never. I bet you right now, the prince is with Cinderella and he's just like, oh my God, what did I do?
I bet his floors are super clean now.
The floors to the stairway, like,
super clean.
My God.
You eat off those floors.
Yeah, I bet you he's got 80 other slippers that he goes and tries on other girls too, and he eats on those floors with them. Aquarius. And then she feels like the victim again, like, oh, she's the victim. She's deciding to stay with the prince, and he's going out looking for other fucking girls with slippers still. He fucking just fucking said, go in that room and clean. I'm going to go take your slipper and go try every other girl on, and I'm going to make sure that they fit like OJ with the glove. It didn't fit. Oh, well, let's go back to my place, make sure it fits. Who did I say? Aquarius? Fuck. That was a good one. That was a good one. Fuck, that was a good one. That was a team effort. That was a team effort right there. Oh my God. Twisting your Disney stories. Fucking Walt Disney right now is being like, I actually thought of that, but I wasn't allowed to do that back in the day. Fuck. Don't worry, Walt. We got you, bro. We know that you're a little bit creepy. All right. I feel like this deck for Aquarians. I was going to say happy non-birthday to you. To you. To me. Let's see what's going on with Aquarians. They just had their birthday, but it's not their birthday anymore. The Tower card. Oh, snappies. Two of Swords reverses your challenge. The Fool reversed as your overall. Holy moly. Fuck. Damn. What a fucking, I don't even know what the fuck. How are you going to get through this one? What's the fucking way out? Four of Cups reversed. Wow. All right, Aquarius. We're going to get really deep to figure out this Tower card thing. We already know the Tower. I mean, your romantic life, something's fucking reaching some sort of climactic peak to fucking just, sorry to say, how many more Tetrises can fit in there? Game over. We're going to find out what that's about. But you do got a Two of Swords. It reverses your challenge position. You know, I feel like you don't know which way to go, but let's be honest. This is Charlie Sheen, and what is he saying? He's like, I am Zen, so fuck off. And this is reversed. I think that you're running your mind, and I think that you know you have two different roads to do, but you feel like, I don't know what to do, but you do know what to do. You got the Fool reversed. I think that overall, it's like, come on. Don't be so dumb and naive. I think that you're going to blow a situation, or a situation's getting blown out here. You got the Four of Cups reversed. Start taking the gifts that are really fucking in front of you, because if you're going to miss out on the gifts, you're going to fucking... Four of Cups reversed is finally when it's like, I didn't realize it was a gift, and I got a feeling that a gift's there, and it's like, don't be the fucking drunk one who's just like, I'm numbing myself. Like, no. Fucking open up, take the gifts. You gotta start making some choices here. You can't just sit in this whole I'm Zen, chilling, trying to figure shit out anymore. You gotta fucking take that Tower, that advantage. You gotta stop being the fool and missing out and being like completely naive and dumb, even though you're not. We're going to find out, though, what's all this about, because we're not even at the surface of this reading yet. We're at the core. We're at the surface. We're not at the fucking deep shit yet. We're about to find out. Wow. What's up with this Tower? Queen of Swords reversed. I mean, I think this is an issue when you think that you have no idea where the fuck you're going. Like, I have no idea where I'm going. But I think that you need to be a lot more clear. I think that you need to be like, hey, this is what I'm doing and this is where I'm going. But are you sure about where you're going? Are you, and that's the question. It's like, are you in such a place to where it's like, I'm aiming towards a tower situation? The facts and the data are aiming towards am I going to keep doing that? Am I going to be stupid? The Wheel of Fortune reversed with the Fool card. I mean, it's like, are you dumb to miss the fortune? I feel like, again, you are missing out on some, that's what I even said. I felt like you were missing out on something fucking crazy. Boom, Wheel of Fortune reversed. Like, you're trying to control the wheel too much. Something's circling around to you and you're being dumb and like, I don't know. Four of Cups reversed. Like, don't end up fucking drunk on this one. Energetically. You need to find clarity. What do you need to find clarity about? 9 of Wands reversed. You need to stop putting your defenses up. You're trying to fucking defend something that's you're gonna ruin something. It's all gonna come crashing down on you by keeping your defenses up, by not being clear, taking advantage, or having a direction and being like, I don't know, and I like, I think that you need to like show some fucking desire, or you're completely over something. Like, this is Aquarius, like, I'm completely not into something. I am out. I'm done. Or it's I want to be in it, but I'm putting up so much and I'm gonna ruin this thing because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm not ready to be clear. I'm not ready to take down my defenses. I am just gonna act dumb. I see what's coming, but I'm not gonna take advantage of it. I'm just gonna kind of act like I don't see it, or I don't know. It's not that big a fucking deal. Why is that Wheel of Fortune coming? The Hangman. Holy fuck. Something is coming down hardcore. And it has to deal with the fact that you're sleeping on something. You're sleeping on the thing you don't want to be with. You're sleeping on something that you do want to be with. You have to make a great change. I because these are so intense, I'll do what's up with this person. 5 of Swords reversed. It's like, this person is trying, but I feel like they're not trying hard enough to push you away, but you're pushing them away. Or you're not into them. Or you feel that they're not trying hard enough, but yet if they were to try what you want hard enough, then it would push you. You'd be like, oh, that's too much. They're like they're trying to find the perfect amount and not push you away, but they're still pushing you away for some reason. And I'll give you one more card about them. The Moon reversed too. It's like there's so much emotion that's coming up out of nowhere, and maybe that's what's scaring you. Maybe there's a realization of a lot of emotion. Maybe you feel like they're hiding emotion. Is this how they're looking at you, or you're looking at them? 7 of Wands. This person is wanting to fight for position. And I feel like this is how they feel about you. 8 of Pentacles reversed. They don't know what to do. I think that they don't know how to react because of all this. Like, I feel like they don't see the emotion fully, and they don't know how hard to push, and they don't know how much emotion to put in. And they also don't know, like, they don't have any mastery, but they're willing to fight for it. They're willing to fucking be like, hey, I'm willing to stand up for this, and I'm willing to fight for it. How do you view this person? Justice. I mean, you feel like it's a divine fucking calling. What's going on with your overalls here? You pulled yeah, you know what? Neptune, you have to sacrifice something. What are you going to sacrifice? The Tower here? Are you going to let go of somebody? You're not into them. Or are you in something and you're going to have to into somebody and you're going to have to sacrifice to go into something with them? That's a big fucking call. That's a hard call. That's a hard one, Aquarius. That one's not fucking easy. It's like they're either sacrificing their life, you're feeling like you're sacrificing your life that you don't want to sacrifice, or you're not willing to sacrifice and you're going to miss out, and then, you know, either deal with like a tower and be like, fuck, I just wasn't ready to let go of some stupid thing. Fool card. You got the air. I mean, yeah, this is like, you know what? This is something that it's about excitement. It's about clearing the air. It's about a new environment. It's about new exciting energy. And are you willing to make the sacrifice or not? Do you need to feel like that you need to clear the air because you need a new environment because you're over somebody? Or do you need to feel like it's time to sacrifice something to actually go into the clear air with this person? What's the shadow that you're going through? Downcast pride. I think that you're not being prideful enough about it. I think that you're not showing the passion towards it. I think that's your shadow. I think that you're like, oh, maybe, you know, it's like you're playing this like a fucking robot. What does Ganesha say? Harmony. Well, it's a pretty blissed out fucking overall card, but I would say that there's too much of this whole sacrificial, like downcast the pride, when the air and the harmony is like the stimulation that needs to come. And you got the Fool and the Tower card, the Fool reverse and the Tower card. Like, don't be a dumbass and burn something down that is ultimately what you want, but also don't be the fool and try and hold something up that you don't want to be in. And I think that I will cross it with one fucking card here. Which overall, everything, the Magician. I mean, this is the magic of your life, or you are not feeling the magic at all. End all be all story. You can't push this off next week. You can't push it off. You have to figure that out. You have to make the choice this week. Fucking gnarly. And your Astro Dice is 12th house Mercury Scorpio. I mean, I'm going to be real with you. Like, you have to be more honest and upfront about what's really going on within yourself. You need to expose your soul, and you need to do all the exposure you can and expose really what the fuck's going on. Because I got a feeling that you're not being fully all the way up front. You're not speaking up front. You're not giving everything up front, and you're too afraid to go deep down the well into the soul energy and pull it all out and what's really going on. And this is also like backing out, kind of feeling like you need to go into your own private space and not communicate everything, and you still have things to reflect on. You have nothing to reflect on. That's your issue. You got the Two of fucking Swords reversed. You need to fucking bring it all up and let go and fucking either receive or not receive. End it or begin it. What are you going to do? Wow.
Yeah, lay it out there on the line. You know, communicate this emotion. Communication is key. You know, this individual that you're in the relationship with isn't going to be able to read your mind. So if you think that you're putting out an energetic field, if you think you're putting it all out there, but you're really not speaking your truth, you're not really actually allowing this individual into the depths of your soul, then maybe it's not worth it. Maybe it's not going to work out. Maybe that's not you. But whatever it is, it's time to figure it out. It's time to figure out yourself. It's time to figure out where you're able to meet these individuals too, because we're all going to be on different planes, on different levels. But as long as we can find that common ground, that common existence, then you'll be able to link up somewhere. It's like that 5D, 4D, 3D, all those Ds. You got to get all the Ds, all right? Get all of them.
D's nuts.
Got to get the Ds.
All right, last two, Pisces and Scorpio, two of the water signs that are left. Pisces, happy birthday. Scorpio's going to be last. Happy birthday, Pisces. Woo! All right. Pisces, birthday time. How's your birthday going, Pisces? Happy birthday. Big full moon for you about relationships this week. You got the relationship full moon. You got Venus in your sign. Pisces. Pisces! Can you handle this one? Can you handle this one? Three of Cups reversed. Ooh. Nine of Swords reversed is your challenge. Magician reversed as your overall. Hey, I'm shuffling, I keep shuffling, I'm fucking giving you it all. Something flew. The way you get through this, look at this. 2 cards. 10 of Swords and the Emperor. Wow. Okay. 3 of Cups. I think that, I'm going to be honest with you, 3 of Cups deals with associations and parties and people and fucking mixed bag and a bunch of other random people. You need to get away from the toxic people. I keep saying this in the horoscopes, but this is just coming up in the cards. You need to get away from toxic people, party people that are not fucking, it's not a party. It's a fucking party gone wrong. You need to really pay attention to the associations, or if you're trying to do love through people that are coming through that place, or they're coming through this like, oh my God, let's go do this crazy thing, or let's go do that, or let's do this crazy fucking kind of weird party kind of life, or overly fucking adventurous, but like not fucking that like positive. You got to clear that shit. It's your birthday time. You got to do it. This is a full moon in Virgo. You're going to clean your ass up about that shit. You get the 9 of Swords reversed. Your challenge here is that you have writings on the wall that this shit's dangerous, that this shit's fucking not positive. I got a feeling Pisces are dealing with some really fucking dark shit. And you know it, but the challenge is that you're not willing to fucking accept it. Because you think that you can magically fix it. You cannot. The Magician reversed because you're not in the divine. You're not around that divine energy. And boom, the Emperor and the fucking 10 of Swords. You need to have the strength to get out of your fucking patterns. You have to get out of the patterns that constantly keep fucking being daggers towards you, like that like keep sucking you up. And you need to like fucking take the power to listen to what is warning you and stop doing this fucking weird party, weird shit. This could be drug use. This could be alcohol. This could be crazy weird trips. This could be parts of yourself that are not who you are. An energy of relationships and people that are coming through there, or that you're with somebody that's in that life and you continue that life with them, or they come with you in that life. You're going to get like everybody else, this fucking deck. What's going on? 3 of Cups, reverse. What's going on? 9 of Wands. You're defending them. You're defending. It's like you think it's the most valuable thing in the world. It's not. It's not. You don't want to be on the wrong side of the fence when the armies of light come to take away the darkness, and there you are fucking defending the darkness. The 3 of Cups reversed is also a bunch of gossip and chatter and people that, you know, and then there's somebody else involved always. So the partner that you think is great is not. The person that you're with is a dirty trickster, you know, and you're defending them. Why'd you get this Magician card reversed? Get the 8 of Swords reversed. Wow, this is toxic energy that you need to pull yourself out of. And the only way to pull yourself out of it is to stop putting the magical energy behind somebody that is so toxic for you and that is pulling you away. You're wondering why you don't feel good. You're wondering why you're out of energy. You're wondering why things are going a little crazy. It's almost like, but you're high. It's like you're high on it, but you know that it's not the true high, and you've gotten plenty of warning signals to get out. Get out! And I'm saying this, there's only a certain group of Pisces that are probably this. The other Pisces, the love life lost the party and the zest, but you're defending it. But the writing's on the wall about it. It's something's off, not magical. It's not feeling magical. And it's like you able to pull out a toxic energy if you let go of that it's magical. Because if you're putting magic into toxic energy, which I think for all Pisces is being in right now, you keep ending up in that toxic energy. Why are you defending it? Fucking 4 of Swords reverse. You're not comfortable and you keep trying to build a home, or you keep trying to find a space and you're not able to. That energy's not you're not defending anything. They don't even give you housing for it. Proper housing. The Lovers. This is your issue. You're in love with a toxic fucking magician that is not a magician. You're in love with somebody who, I hate to say it, or maybe you're not even in love. It's just like you want love, but they're toxic and they're coming from a really weird place, and they're not from the highest accord of those placements. They're not spiritual at all. They're not a magician. They don't understand alchemy at all. And you think that you can turn them into something. It's like false people. It's like they wear a fucking necklace that fucking has like a crystal on it. You're like, oh, they're spiritual. You pulled the air element. I mean, you need to start communicating with the truth. You need to listen to those warning signs. You need to also like look at your environment. I know it says communicating, but you know, communicating is important, but I think it's about communicating with the truth about yourself, what you're hearing in your own self, what you're hearing in your own mind, and what you're seeing, and actually listening to it. When you start seeing the writing on the wall and you need to get out of it and you need to stop being in those same patterns, you need to do something about it. You pulled the shift. Wow, fucking, it's time to make a big shift. Shift into yourself, out of the patterns, and get you out of this fucking warning sign shit. What's your shadow card? Is this me? Oh man, that's not a good card. You're not who you are. You're feeling farther and farther away from who you are. Or you're missing out on the greatest relationship ever because you're wasting your time not wanting, you're afraid, you're not in your magical powers, you don't feel like it's a party, you have your defenses up, you're uncomfortable, you're scared, you're timid, you're nervous, you're afraid to stop the pattern of being afraid of relationships, and you're afraid of some toxic energy, but you keep, not wanting to use the magic that you have. That would be another shift too. You're overall with Ganesha. Wow, personal transformation. This is a personal situation within your own life and the transformation that you need to make inside and shift to really get rid of the self that is not yourself and communicate the real self in who you are and live that life to turn this all around and be in the ultimate space. Your astro dice are Jupiter in the 12th with Gemini. Yeah, it's time for you to really look at that, maybe the stimulation and the addiction of that, and also look at the environment better. You need to let that go. You also are playing too much in your head, and I think that you need to be more expansive and understand the wider universe of things and understand the environment that you're in and the energy that really is the positive stimulation that is spiritual for you is the ultimate way for you to really see the great gifts in life. And I think that you need to rethink this whole situation about how you're living your love life in general, the people that you're with and so forth, and really go, where's the spiritual energy, where's the stimulation, and where's the environment that's truly going to open up the doors for me. That's positive ones, not fucking dark ones and promises off bullshit.
Positivity, because living in that toxicity is just going to breed more toxicity. Living in fear is just going to breed more fear. So when is it that you're going to call it? When is it that you're going to stand up for yourself? When is it that you're going to pull yourself out of that? Pull yourself from the fear, pull yourself from the doubt, pull yourself out of these situations that are just limiting that growth. They're stunting the evolution of that soul that you've been breeding, that you've been living with for centuries, that you've been living with lifetimes and lifetimes. It all compiles into one big aspect, and that's you. Where are you going to find your strength? It's in there, but you gotta get through that toxicity. You gotta get through that doubt. Get all that shit on out of there. Dump that out somewhere else. It's not needed in your life. Okay, it's not needed.
No.
Get that toxicity and just go sprinkle it out into the universe. Gaia can take it. Don't worry.
Yeah, and toxicity can be just like, the partner that's fucking jealous, the partner that doesn't show up, the partner that is into some shady shenanigans and you are joining them in it, the one that you can feel is kind of using you, the one that is not really fucking involved, promising a lot but not doing a lot. Well, the last one of the zodiac that we are doing for Deep Love Tarot for this week is the one, time. The only.
It's time. Scorpio party, baby. Scorpio party, baby. Better late than never.
Woo! I have to give you an A+ on that one. Sometimes, it can be like, okay, Scorpio party, baby. That one was a fucking A+.
Thank you. Bubble butt.
You talking about bubble butts?
Yeah.
Well, you deserve the zombie deck. We really didn't use that one today, so we're getting a fresh new deck.
Fucking consume some flesh.
Consuming flesh, defending against getting your flesh consumed. I mean, It's a really great fucking story, the zombie story of life. We're dealing in a world of zombies right now. They're taking the Umbrella Corporation shot and waiting to turn into a zombie. It's fucking crazy. Especially those that are all about it and they're talking about, oh yeah, health and natural and shit. Fucking. What's kind of scary is I had a convo with one of my friends, won't say their name, but we were him and I were talking on Saturday, and it was just like, it's kind of scary that shot in the arm is more dangerous than a fucking cigarette addiction. All right, so let's see what's going on right now with Scorpios. You got the Hermit reversed. That's awesome. Boo! Crotchety reversed. You got the Ace of Wands reversed as your challenge. Your overall here is the Eight of Swords in reverse. Wow. How do you get through this? Boom. Knight of Swords upright. Holy fuck. Guns blazing. I feel that you are pulling out of something that you felt like was really kind of soaking you in, and you're like, I'm over this. I'm moving out. And you feel like you're moving out of something that was almost maybe toxic. You're pulling out of something that was toxic, but the challenge is like you don't know where it's almost like, oh, I wanted new energy or new love, but I don't see that coming, or I don't see that right now. But it's like you got to look at the benefits right now and be like, you're not going to sit in something where you feel like you're going to have to be stuck in a place you don't want to be stuck in, or an energy that you don't want to be stuck in, and an energy that's kind of pulling from you to trying to change you and have you feel stuck. This is you getting out of something where you feel stuck in, and the way through this is guns blazing towards what you want to turn to the love you want. If you're not all about it guns blazing, then fucking you're not into it. And I feel like, it's like, this is like, you need to feel that swift, powerful fuck yeah. And I got a feeling like you're not getting that back. And so I just feel like right now, it's like, it's okay for you to fucking let go and be like, where's that guns blazing? And maybe they'll come back to the table that way. I don't know. We're about to find out right now. We got this fucking deck. This deck's been magical fucking to us. It's been fucking great tonight with truth. Fuck. What's going on here with the Hermit reverse? What are you pulling out of that making you feel that you were stuck? You did a lot of fucking time to reflect though, and I feel like you're done reflecting. It's like, I'm really done with reflecting. You pulled the Magician reversed. Yeah, it feels like it wasn't magic. It felt like magic, but it wasn't magic. It feels like maybe the person, or maybe it's in yourself. You just feel like it just couldn't have turned into something, maybe because all the elements aren't there. It's like focused on one element too much instead of all four elements. Like maybe the partner is just only focused on one thing and you're focused on all the things. You're like, how, if we're just focused on this one thing, we're never going to see the whole picture. Now, this Eight of Swords that came up and reversed, the Hermit. But I think you're being smart. It's like, this is where you're being crotchety over anything that would feel like it would be toxic. Taking on something that you don't want to take on. What's up with this Magician reversed? Three of Cups reversed. It's not a party. It turned out of a party. Magic is a fun thing, and it turned to not be fun. It turned to be like too serious, of nothing that's having to do with love. Like, and on one element, either a physical thing, an emotional thing, a fiery situation, or a philosophy or a mindset. Fool card. Yeah, I think, you know what? You know what? I don't think that you're being the fool. I think that you're being understanding that you want to live life fully and in the present. But I feel like you're holding yourself from something that would hold you back from being that, to let you just be the wild, unique person that you are. You got this Knight of Swords. I want to see what that's about. Boom. Six of Wands reversed. It's not victory unless it's guns blazing. Not victory unless they're guns blazing and you're guns blazing back. Boom, you got Libra. It's definitely a relationship situation and finding the balance about this. Boom, soulmate. Ooh, this is a deep soulmate situation here. That's going to make this more complicated. What's the shadow? Naked before the stars. Either they or you are kind of in this space where they're trying to figure out some spiritual deep shit. It's a soulmate situation. What's this being crossed by? Fucking Eight of Wands. It's arrows of love. I have to pee too. Fuck.
Bang it out real quick.
I can't. I'm like, I have to I have to pee.
It's all right. I went twice. So.
Acceptance. Think about that one. I'll come back.
Think about it as you see the Leo King frolicking off. Accepting, yes. Settling, no. So when you're presented with the facts, when you're presenting with that emotional state of saying yes, this is a potential soulmate partner. Yes, this is a potential love that I could spend the rest of this existence with. Then it comes to, is it real? These are always the questions when we're in any relationship, and it starts going well. Is this real? Or is it still, the honeymoon phase? And then that's when the actual truths come out. Who you actually are is going to be, are you going to be the strength in this relationship? Are you going to be the pillar for this other individual? Can you be the pillar? There's a great story, Don Miguel Ruiz, about the man who doesn't believe in love. And there's also the story in there about the woman that doesn't believe in love. And they meet each other and they fall in love with each other. And once they start beginning to fully express that, the man sees the stars up in the skies and he grabs it. And he holds it into his hand and he says, this is the love. This is how much love I have for you. And he goes and he shows it to her. And at that moment, he hands it to her and it falls from her hands and breaks because she knew that she wasn't going to be able to uphold that love. She knew that she wasn't going to be able to meet him. And we all face this at some point. Is this real? Is this true? Is this going to play out for the rest of my existence? Because most people out there do want that love, do want that true, that real divine feeling. And it can be hard to hold on to. It can be hard to be able to manage the pressure. It can be hard to manage ourselves in that and control all these emotions that we're feeling. But once we're actually kind of pinpoint the accuracy within inside of ourselves, then we're going to be able to radiate, and we're going to be able to ride it out through the rest of our lives. But we can't be afraid of it. We can't shine away. Once it shows us, embrace it. If it's true, then it will withstand that. If it's not, then it will fade away. And at the end of the day, it's okay, because at the end of the day, you still have your love for yourself. You still have the truth for yourself, and you still have that appreciation for yourself. Cards.
The urine god spoke to me in the bathroom. So I was thinking about this Hermit reversed. I feel like, Scorpio, you've had to pull out in a situation and reflect. It's a very intense, powerful relationship. It's a Libra situation with a soulmate card. It's fucking pretty intense, and it's crossed by the fucking Eight of Wands, the arrows of love. Pretty powerful shit here. There's an acceptance thing. So either A, there's a part of something that you have to accept, or they need to accept from you. But there's a negotiation that has to take place with Libra, and I wanted to find out what it is. The Tower. So it's like, this is a make or break. Am I going to accept something of them or not? Or are they going to accept you for being a certain way or not? So it's a pretty fucking extreme situation. And then this naked before the stars thing, and there's the shadow, is like, instead of this being like this kind of like individually or that person or something figuring something out on their own, they got to come into the fold. And then there has to be this deep acceptance talk. Or maybe they're expecting you to accept something and maybe you don't want to. And if they're willing to blast you for it, then that's not right. But at the same time, are you ready to blast somebody if you don't accept something part of them? It's kind of one of those things where you have to look at. And I'm going to ask the deep question right now. And I'm going to not use this deck. I'm going to use one fucking card. And I'm going to use it from fucking... We are going to fucking go straight up from the Astro fucking one. Is this your soulmate? We're on We're on Maury right now. The test results are in. Scorpio, is this really your soulmate? Is this really somebody to work the things through and find some accepting, or to blast it out? And we're going to get as much clarity as we can. We know it's a fucking magical situation. We know it's a soulmate. Fucking, we know it's an Eight of Wands. Fucking, oh my God. You also got the Fool card there, so you might feel like, am I being stupid, or I need to live my unique life? Like, what is it? 11th house, friends.
That'd be a no.
Well, you might be going, I don't know. I think Scorpios might be going through a situation here where maybe this is building the more basic, not love blocks, but it's building the like blocks of how to build a friendship within a relationship. The moon reversed. More emotions about the subject matter have to come out, and friends find a way in relationships to find understandings with each other. I think that there's still something that needs to, the tower hasn't come yet until the full, whether or not something will be accepted or not. This week's going to come to a big culmination point of all the emotions either being suppressed and then towered out, or accepting it and seeing it and working through something and seeing where the final answer is. And either at the end of the day, we'll end up as friends, or you can be soulmate lovers that have a friendship that's stronger. That's what's at stake. Moon and Sag in the 11th. This is definitely opening up to lots of different belief systems and lots of different perspectives from different angles. People have different things, and how you emotionally figure out those different belief systems, those different perspectives, those different stories, and trying to figure them all out as people. That's pretty intense.
Pretty intense. These are intense times.
How about we'll do this. What does this person think about you, Scorpio? King of Wands reversed. They feel like you've backed out. You're not showing up with your heart. How do you view them? King of Swords. You're really into them. You're trying to figure them out, but they feel like you're not showing it. Maybe try and show the love towards them, and maybe they'll show a different version. You see them. You're still interested. You're still trying to figure them out, but they feel like you've backed out. Hope that helps. Thank you for being on Deep Love Tarot. Yes, we do have a little bit of turbulence on these airlines, but in these times, it's important because the turbulence can teach you how to keep your seatbelt and locked in, and to have the ride that truly wakes you up, and to not be a zoned out zombie in the world that we live in today. Thank you for being a part of HighVibe.tv. You can join down below, join our apps, join our website. We have awesome content on there and all the daily videos and so many awesome shows. Craig, it was fun tonight. Everybody in the chat on High Vibe and on YouTube. It was definitely one that will be remembered.
Yes, you all have a splendid week out there. Get all that 5D, 4D. Get all that D that you can.
And to all you, Queen of Pentacles, go find the most ultimate shit that you want to hold and that they want to hold you back.
Ding dong to you.
Ding dong!
Ding dong.